to wonder what was going on. And continuing there on the streets, maybe that suspect is looking out the window and realizes, hey, while I'm on the street.
Well, Stu, we have that video, in fact. To use exactly what you said, Christine, at least the suspect is on. PD picked this up, picking up speeds there suddenly. It's almost like a cat and mouse, which we've seen many times. Speeds up to 70 miles per hour blowing through that intersection. Got a green light on that one, thank goodness. And Chino PD, then we have Ontario, we have Riverside, we have Anaheim. It is a multi-agency effort given the severity, the extreme behavior of this reckless driving suspect, hit and run suspect, and also carjacking
Viewer
suspect.
discretion is
so
advised.
apparently carjacked somebody.
And Marla, our team is saying they just saw shots seconds ago out the window again. So that would be the third time.
I was wondering if those shots were being shot at the vehicle opposed to coming from the vehicle. Maybe there was an officer nearby there. I'm trying to look right now at the side of the truck, and maybe you guys have a better vantage point, but the windows didn't go down, and there was clearly what looked like to be two shots.
Right.
Yeah, hard to tell on that one. The speeds here, so scary on these surface streets as we are getting closer to rush hour traffic. Reminder of kids being out of school. You know, I'm surprised that this driver hasn't got on different freeways. And again, I get back to the idea that perhaps this is an area in which they feel comfortable. As we are looking...
Well, what's going on, everybody? We are live covering this chase in Southern California. They're by Long Beach now. This guy apparently carjacked this truck, and then he has proceeded to pull over and shoot at police officers. You're going to see here where he was just shooting on the big screen. You're going to see where he was... Either someone was shooting at him or he was shooting at someone, which I'm not clear. Oh, look at all this. Oh, that's earlier when the students were just being released from school.
Allowing them to pass. And then there's more there to the left. So the driver stops.
Wow,
and they are
dude.
completely unsuspecting. You see them kind of jog ahead to get out of the way. Law enforcement now seen in the picture, guessing these kids might grasp that there's something going on with all that police.
Oh my gosh, that was earlier.
Law enforcement right there behind the driver. The driver's still pausing there. Very scary. Remember, this driver had fired at officers in the past. So what is the driver going to do? Takes off.
So that was earlier. Now this one that you're seeing now is a live shot. Now, just a few minutes ago, he slowed down on a road, and it looked like someone shot. It looked like, to be honest, he was shooting outside of or through his windshield. I don't know who he was shooting at, but it looked like he was shooting outside of his window. There was a person that was standing to the left or to the right-hand side of him. He's flying in that truck. I thought they said one of the windows was, or I'm sorry, one of the tires was blown out, but I don't think so because he is flying. He is flying. But this is a live chase right now in Southern California, which is the whole reason I went live. I was here in the office, and then I was like, holy crap. I guess I'll cover this one. But he's gone through. There's been 2 different instances or 3 different instances now where gunfire was shot. Apparently one time before I started watching, he pulled over, opened the driver's side door, and started shooting at police officers. And then there was another instance where he was in an alleyway, and he stopped, and he shot out the driver's side window at possibly something behind him or a home. It didn't look like there were any police anywhere around him. And then you just saw while the intro music was playing that gunfire when he was on that little 2-lane road. It appeared that he was shooting through his windshield or through the windshield of that vehicle, which he apparently carjacked. No suspect information has been made available yet, but it's funny when you listen to the mainstream media or you listen to the news, they're commenting about how this is him. He doesn't want to go back to jail, like they know who he is, but they haven't addressed anything in terms of an identity for this guy yet, other than police have confirmed that he is in fact a carjacking suspect, and that he has been shooting at officers and shooting other rounds. But it doesn't. I don't know whether those other rounds are for people or he's shooting into buildings. One of them with the alleyway, which I'm sure they'll show again eventually. That one didn't appear to have anybody behind him or anybody around him, and yet he pulled over and then shot. You could definitely see the muzzle flash as he was shooting out of the driver's side window, and then he's since rolled up the driver's side window again. And then it appeared that he was shooting through his windshield, and there was another person that was standing to the right. Initially, I thought that person to the right was shooting him, but it doesn't appear so because the positioning of from what I saw, basically, I don't think that was happening because that guy was to the right of the truck, and when I saw the gunfire it appeared to be coming from inside the cab out because the glass was spraying out when he was shooting. So this is live right now, Southern California. We're going to be live for quite a while, depending on how long this takes. Then we'll go over to Live on Patrol, and we'll just rant about politics and life and all that stuff. As well, I want to give a shout out to whoever just placed that coffee order. Thank you so much. We also added 5-pound bags, so you could buy 5-pound bags of your favorite flavors. And here's the benefit too. If you add a t-shirt to your order, the t-shirt is completely free. All you have to do is you have to buy 2 5-pound bags of coffee and then add a t-shirt, any t-shirt that you choose on our website, and then automatically it'll be free in your cart. And tonight, we're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can. I have some opportunity to expand the coffee side, so I need you guys to buy as much. If we sell 4 of the coffee bags, I'll give away a big screen TV tonight, and we will also. And you're also automatically entered for a chance to win the iMac computer that I'm currently live streaming on because I'm going to get rid of this one. But if you go over to puretruthcoffee.com, April is on her way home. She's not home yet, so I'm kind of limited in doing as many live streams. But let's listen to some of the news broadcast here.
But agencies in those cities where he's heading, if he stays on PCH, he's heading towards those other locations. They're getting a heads up.
Well, they're all aware. All the agencies are aware of what's going on with it. I mean, every TV station in Los Angeles is broadcasting it, so they're all aware of what the pursuit is.
Every independent streamer, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, everybody's broadcasting. It's crazy.
Just in different jurisdictions. There was the lead agency when it started, and many agencies since then. But as they get into the city of Los Angeles, then LAPD, and they may have SWAT teams set up along the way They may have a
Here's
roadblock
the
set up.
links.
We normally don't use roadblocks. But in a situation like this, they may do that because
Here's
this
the
is highly
links.
unusual. They're going to have to use some extraordinary means to take
Michael Gillette is trying to say, are you going back to work at the trucking job you quit on the first day? No.
injured. You don't want
If you listen to why I quit that trucking job, no. Why would I go back and work for an illegal trucking company? And I wasn't doing that for money. I was doing that for a change of pace from this stuff. From doing all this crap every day. Talking about politics. I'm assuming you're the person that was commenting on the TikTok video because you're
again. We haven't seen a lot
annoying.
of that as the suspect's been driving. Window is open. You can
Trying to say stuff about my wife, right? Was that you, Michael? You're talking about my wife and all that stuff on TikTok because you're a little punk ass bitch.
In fact,
Was that
Dennis,
you?
we do have that. We want to show our viewers that moment.
Look here, watch this video. See?
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, he's shooting. What do you?
This was near the Long Beach.
Do you think
area
he was
on
shooting
PCH.
out?
So
What do you
that
think in the
didn't
chat?
happen. And now
Do you
we're
think
back
he was
live
shooting
full
out,
here,
or do you
and
think
yes,
he was
we said
shooting
earlier,
in?
The window was down. We got a very good look at this suspect. I believe he had a goatee, hat, baseball cap backward.
What do you
He
think?
rolled down his window, asked the driver next to him, another man in a truck, seemingly asked for directions.
Yeah.
Now we're coming up onto a shopping center.
Definitely
pulling
out, so he was
into
shooting
a
out.
parking lot, which is always dangerous given the pedestrians who could be here. This is in Harbor City. You made the point that all
look.
agencies, are in the shopping center.
Wow.
Fortunately, is driving decently.
And he could take a civilian into custody,
Crazy
try to
stuff,
take a civilian and basically kidnap
He's shooting
someone
out.
to
Smoke
protect
does not come
themselves.
from the
So
bullet
that-
when it hits the metal. Yeah,
as
that's what
we
I
see
thought.
what can happen now. Anything and everything is possible. And as Stu knows from flying overhead, he sees this all the time, but not to this degree. This is highly, highly unusual. And everyone around there.
God,
is in
look how
subject
slow
to
he's going, and you
becoming
know he's
a victim of
armed, you
this
know he's shooting at
individual
people
or a
and
hostage of
things.
this individual.
Yeah, when you saw that driver pull into that strip mall shopping center, you have a whole new worry that the person, like you said, could kidnap
Insane.
someone,
This chase right now
could
is
carjack someone
insane.
else, could shoot someone. You know, what kind of erratic mind are we dealing with here? You see people right there in their backyard, having no idea perhaps what they're looking at there. Dennis, this has a whole lot of unpredictability here.
It's totally unpredictable, and you see the erratic driving, and then slows and stops and does this and does that. Maybe they don't know what
It looks
they're
like
doing.
he's
Maybe they're
looking
on the
for
influence,
something
whatever
to
the case
do,
may be.
like to
Anytime they
kill
fire
or
a
something.
weapon,
I don't know.
we've
It's
seen
very
that happen.
crazy. Justin
The
Brown
officers
said this
use
guy
extreme
passed
caution, but
by
they
your
wanna get
work.
this- they wanna
Crazy.
stop this as
No
quickly
shit.
as possible. It's
Well,
going
I'm glad
on
you're
way
safe.
too
This
long.
is like an everyday
But,
occurrence
they
in
don't
Southern
have some kind of
California, though,
magic
isn't it?
solution
These
where they can
crazy
put up a
police
barricade
chases.
in front, 'cause they don't know which way he's
Has he
gonna
only
go.
shot at cops
We
or
know that
civilians too?
he's committed
I don't
a
know.
crime. We know that he's fired a weapon. We know that he's fired more than once.
What is he doing?
Oh,
This
he's
whole
stopping here.
community
He
has been
seems to be talking to somebody. I know you're on the 7 seconds behind. You'll see us. You'll see just now the window's fully down, it looks like, or 3/4 of the way down. Seem to be talking to somebody there on 252nd Street and Petroleum Avenue in Harbor City. LAPD, of course, now has been made aware. To Dennis's point, everybody's on this. All agencies, all hands on deck, given this armed and dangerous suspect here.
Obviously, when this
on
thing comes
surface
to a
streets,
conclusion,
slowing
I'm
down,
gonna
thank goodness, given just how tight these
have
streets are.
to switch off from it.
There's not a lot of room. We see another airship below. Dennis, your reaction as we're seeing him seem to just slow
Jeez,
down
what is he
and
doing?
take a beat.
He's looking for another
Well,
car,
he's trying
someone
to figure out
said.
what he's going to do next. I mean, he's driving around. He has probably no idea. He's noticed the windshield. It looks like there's been bullet holes or something that's gone to the windshield.
It looked earlier that there was smoke coming from the vehicle, but it doesn't look like now that there's smoke.
Narrow streets. It just
And he
gets
doesn't
more
appear to have
and
a flat
more
tire
dangerous,
either.
As this continues, more dangerous.
Police
for the
need a
public,
sniper and a
dangerous for
police
the
helicopter.
officers. And they want to take it into custody, but he's in a very narrow area right now, surrounded by residents and surrounded by people in those residents. It's very dangerous for everyone, the police officers, the community, everyone that's encountering this.
Somebody in a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh.
Dennis, you are so right.
What's
This
he
is
doing?
increasingly dangerous. Okay, the driver stopping. Is there traffic in the way? Is there a person in the way? You saw somebody in a wheelchair crossing the
Did he
street.
fire again a minute ago?
Crazy speeds again.
Oh, my gosh.
Erratic, crazy speeds.
Holy shit.
And why this person got off PCH, we have no idea. Are they trying to circle back to a different neighborhood? Dennis, do you get a feel that this driver knows the area at all, or just driving randomly?
So he shot
I don't
again.
think they know the area.
So what is
They're
he just randomly shooting out the front of his
in
windshield?
and out, major area, residential community, business area. They're just wandering to try and get away. And with the chopper overhead, I don't know how high or low that chopper is. There's no way they're gonna let this person
Hell
go.
yeah.
There's probably multiple choppers, and Stu knows when they communicate, they all communicate back and
Oh,
forth.
we're seeing a black and white now. Sorry to interrupt, but we are finally seeing a black and white gaining on the suspect in this residential area. This is President Avenue and 200.
The cops have to stay on him. What if he's like randomly popping off shots? The cops have to stay right on top of him.
An officer this close behind stopping. It's that cat and mouse. It's what do you make of that behavior when you see
The cops should unload on him. I mean, I don't. Is he in an alleyway now?
Well,
Where's he going now?
This is very, very unusual. I've been involved in many pursuits, none like this. And as we see more and more of these situations taking place.
He's also in a beast of a truck,
in
too.
the afternoon, the school's out, people are out.
I heard
around.
them saying they're not going to like spike, or one of the commentators were saying he doesn't think they're going to spike strip him or anything like that because of just how bad it is.
Lock your doors.
I don't think it's going to end good either. They should have boxed him in right there.
It wouldn't surprise me if he abandons the car and then tries to break into a residence, and then we got more problems, and we have a standoff. But fortunately, the officers behind him, and they need to stay close behind.
At least they're that. At least the officers are close enough. Man, that truck still goes, huh? At least the officers are close enough to him that he's likely not going to be able to carjack anybody else.
More and more the
truck
hazard
accelerates. Is that
and
a Ford
what the officers have
Raptor?
to do to bring this to an end, a final end.
Is it a Raptor?
And it doesn't look like it's going to end shortly.
It's about to get dumped.
No regard for human life, no regard for other people,
Oh,
children.
cop right
somebody in a
there.
wheelchair.
Oh, he hit the cop car. Hit the cop. Oh, he's crashing the pole. Here we go, boys.
Pole, Dennis, you're going to see this. So he
Get a bail. He's okay.
He's out
Suspect
and he's
is
going to
running.
run.
He's running. Remember, he had a weapon. Does he have the weapon with him, or did he not get the weapon?
He doesn't
as
have the
he
gun
hit
with
that
him.
Pole there.
Now
Suspect
running
is
through
running.
traffic.
Lock your doors, everyone. Oh gosh, he's trying to
try and
carjack
get
other
somebody's-
people.
Oh, please.
Hoping everybody has their doors locked as this suspect is making a run for it. Not overly
Get
fast.
him! Get him!
Police right
Have
there.
to get more!
Police right there.
Oh!
They got him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see there's a tackle.
He was
with
shooting at
1, 2,
officers.
3,
He was
4,
shooting
5,
at
6, 7, 8,
everybody.
a
Yeah,
dozen
buddy.
officers at this point, and they are getting
Look
the
how many
suspect
cops were on him.
into handcuffs just as
Good.
soon as humanly possible.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Yeah,
Dennis.
This is the
Dennis.
most unusual I've seen.
You're, as we were reminding you, you're just a little bit behind as you're
Still
seeing this.
fighting him.
Remember, he had a gun. He had a gun.
It must be hard to place someone in custody when you got 15 cops pulling on your limbs every single different direction. You would think that they feel a little. That one cop with the tackle, even though he missed him, he did bring him down. So that was good. At least nobody, it doesn't appear that anybody died. So that's, or anybody was injured by his gunfire. Hopefully.
He may have a gun in his waistband. He may have a gun in his pocket. But what they want to do now is.
But now they're placing him in custody. So that was a good one. They didn't even use a police dog or anything, or even non-lethal. They used good old American force. They saw he didn't have a weapon on him, so they went hands-on, which is crazy. I guess when he crashed into the pole, he must have lost the gun. Is he still fighting them too? Holy cow. But then again, I mean, look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers trying to place him into custody. He was not that big of a strong-looking dude. Oh, no, some of these officers are pissed off. That's why that one cop just pulled the other one away.
Looks like they were able to restrain his feet and his legs there, which is so important because, Dennis, I've done those.
That one cop the one cop just pulled him away.
In their sock
Or maybe he was just trying to help him up.
Really restrain this guy and
He's
make sure he
probably
has no
crying, they
access to
said.
anything that he might be hiding on his body, and we know he's fired at officers and fired out of his vehicle.
That guy's going. He'll be out in 2 weeks. It's California, Southern California. So you know how they work. They're out really quick with Southern California.
And that's why they're going to do the tie of the legs and the handcuffs and make sure, and that's why they're on top before they let him They want to make sure that if there is the gun,
Yeah, they're trying to make sure he doesn't have it.
they'll be searching the
Someone said that was the second one he saw get pulled away. I was wondering if maybe he was like trapped on him or something. A couple of those cops landed blows the second they went hands on with him.
He crashed into that pole.
Oh, they're even carrying him. Oh God, that must hurt his arms.
You'll see he's now being
Oh, he's
carried
hogtied.
by
That's why.
3 deputy
Hobbled.
officers
Isn't that what they call?
to
God, that must hurt your shoulders, huh? To be carried like that.
Literally carried. One's got his feet, and you're getting a little bit better look at him.
Well, here's my question. Do you think perhaps the driver here is on some kind of drugs?
Very well could be. Very well could be.
The news is like, here's the question. Do you think the driver is on some sort of drugs? Do you think maybe that's why this was occurring? Freaking man, mainstream media sucks so bad. By the way, we added 5-pound bags of coffee. We also added Awake Not Woke, Flying High, Frank 01, and French Vanilla, and coarse grind 1-pound cold brew specifically.
His waistband.
So there you can see his vehicle now.
We know he's already fired at an officer.
So I wonder what he was shooting at, because there weren't officers in front of him. So I wonder what he was shooting at when he was shooting out the front of the window. I'm very curious about that, because there were no... You know what I mean? Oh, those police cars. Oh, you're going to have to do an accident report. You backed into the front, your buddy's police car. What you doing there?
Okay. Wouldn't surprise me if the suspect sustained some injuries given this.
Yeah, it was weird that he even that he lost it so much when he hit that police car, because he didn't really hit that police car that hard. You know what I mean? At least it didn't appear that he hit that police car that hard to me. Nearly wiped out a disabled person. Yes, that's true. As a reminder, today, if you buy 2 of our new 5-pound bags of coffee, which you can find in the link in your chat right now, if you buy 2 of the 5-pound bags of coffee, don't forget to add a t-shirt to your cart, because the t-shirt is completely free. All you got to do is add the 2 5-pound bags and then add whatever t-shirt you want. The t-shirt is free. They will ship separately. So look how, it's because he flipped up on his side. Look at that. That's why that happened. It's because he flipped up on his side. He gets out. I think he was probably trying to get shot right there by getting out of his car. I don't know. Watch this tackle. This thing is, he tries to go carjack this guy. See, it's California. You're lucky you didn't try that in Virginia. You would have been shot the second you tried to walk up to someone's car. But then look at this cop. Oh, boom! And he missed the tackle. He's like, that was my moment. He was pissed. And that Los Angeles County Sheriff there is, giving him some punches. Oh, I saw a knee to the head there. Oh, now they switch away. Uh-oh, they arrested this guy. What'd they arrest this guy for?
Taken into
This
custody.
is here.
This is interesting. This is somebody else. Looks to be detained.
He was standing by the car when they stopped. When the camera panned back, there was the 2 girls that were using cell phones, and that guy was standing there. I wonder if he was just mouthing off to the cops about it. I wonder if it's one of his buddies, and that's why he was in the neighborhood. I wonder why. I didn't see what happened or if he got loud. Probably what they did is the cops probably told him to clear out of the area. He's like, I'm not clearing out of the area. I'm staying where I want. I'm the boss. You're not the boss of me. Something like that. Something like that. That's if I had to ad lib, that's how I would ad lib it. You're not the boss of me. Don't tell me what to do. Something like that. With that kind of, he probably doesn't talk like that, like an old man. Lots of cops. There was a lot of police involved in this police chase. And I told you that truck was going to end up demolished. I figured it would be in a hail of gunfire. Like everyone says, police just shoot right away, right? Oh yeah, look at that. They didn't shoot him. They didn't shoot him at all. In fact, all they did is tackled him, placed him in custody, maybe gave him a couple of ribbers because he was resisting arrest. And that's it. After he was shooting at cops and shooting at random people throughout the whole place. I don't even know what he was shooting at, but he was shooting at people. He was shooting at people. I don't know why this guy is getting arrested. I'm guessing that he didn't want to. He was probably giving the cops crap because that guy probably crashed into like his yard or something. Then he came out, and then they're like, And he was probably like, get off my property or something like that. And yeah, that's probably what transpired there. Was that lawfully lawful? Yeah. But he'll be released. Like, we could probably track his name, and he'll probably be released in 2 or 3 days, right? Because it's Los Angeles. Gascon, isn't that same county, Long Beach? Is Long Beach in LA County? But it'll be interesting. Someone said tase him anyway just for entertainment value. You can't do that. That's not legal. You know? Can't tase him just for entertainment value. I mean, it would be nice, but you can't. Sorry, just check in, make sure I'm not missing nothing here. Nope. Live on Patrol is actually live earlier than they usually are. I guess they're doing a marathon. Someone said in the chat that they're running until 3 o'clock this morning. So that's good. This is Live on Patrol. They're just patrolling. We'll just kind of keep that up while we're going around. I want to remind everybody, because I haven't so many times so far. Like, how long have I been live? 25 minutes. I've only mentioned the fact that we're now selling 5-pound bags of coffee. I've only mentioned that 3 times. 4 now. So that's not bad. Once every 5 minutes. Because in all reality, I need to break a sales day today. I need to. So if we sell 4 of these bags, which you can find, I'll put the link in the chat. I'll just keep spamming all these different links. If we sell 4 of these today, the Coffee As F bundles, which are shipping on April 1st, these bundles are going to be awesome because they're more expensive than the regular bundles because they're going to have a custom limited edition Wake Up America coffee can in it. It's basically, you could grab this bag and go and you know, make sure you have coffee. It comes with a tactical survival pouch, 2 t-shirts or a hoodie, depending on which one you choose, patch hats, patches, stickers, a water filtration system, 2 camping mugs, the metal camping mugs, coffee percolating system that you can use, all sorts of other stuff. There's going to be some shelter blankets and a bunch of other stuff that's going in it. These are going to be the biggest and most badass boxes. The shipping is included in this. That's why we upped the price to $250 because it's expensive as shit. The shipping, because we're figuring the boxes weigh about 25 pounds, 20 to 25 pounds. They have books and all the same stuff that we normally do. But you can go and buy this bundle if you want, which I don't know how it's already gotten a review because I haven't even sent them. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why. But the coffee bug out bag is what we're calling this. And if we sell 4 of these or more today, we will give away a TV. And it won't just be like, here's the benefits. We're going a little, liberal with this. If we sell 4 of these bags today, we're going to give away a TV to anyone who's watching the TV. We're just going to do a random one where you guys are going to just do something and we'll randomly select one person and that person will win a 55-inch flat screen Roku TV. It's not just for the people that are buying the bags, because I know a lot of people can't go and buy a bag, although you can do the shop pay during checkout and that allows you to save money. But if you do want a computer, one of these bug out bags is going to come with this iMac computer, big 27-inch 2022. That's when I bought it. 2022 iMac that we're going to send directly to your house as well, because that is what we do, and we're awesome. So make sure you go and buy one of these Coffee As F. Oh, wait, I'm putting on the wrong link. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm not. Am I? Hold on. The coffee bug out bag. I put the wrong link in there for the bug out bag. Here's the link for the bug out bag. Right there in your chat. But if you click that, you can buy the bug out bag. And let's listen in here for a little bit.
You might be down along the railroad tracks at Arlington.
I don't know if they're looking for anybody, because I was running my mouth.
It's stolen, huh?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right.
Copy in route.
What's the description on it? We'll get the hit again.
1999.
I'm going to be live for a while, so if you got to step away and have dinner or something like that, go ahead. I'm going to be live for a while. Till at least.
Oh, nice.
10 o'clock.
That's
a St. Paul carjacking vehicle.
Kyle, I don't know if you caught that CRV that fled. Was taken in a carjacking.
Which one?
On the 1st out of St. Paul.
Frank Paul, John 340.
Yeah, you guys making your way over there?
Yes, we are.
Well, what do they got? A carjacking suspect? So this is the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. They're from the St. Paul, Minneapolis area. They do this. Oh, is that it? That's a CRV.
Poking a prod.
Isn't it? Yeah,
Sure,
that's a
fine.
CRV. What about that CRV? Guess they're not looking for CRVs. I thought they said they were looking for CRVs.
Bravo.
So this is the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. They do this YouTube channel. It's a really big YouTube channel. We've been covering them since they had nobody. We promoted them pretty heavy in the beginning during all the riots in 2020 when Sheriff Bob Fletcher would go out there. He's an elected official. Incredibly nice guy. Someday I hope I get to meet him. An incredibly nice guy. He now has set up this whole system. I don't know if this one is going to do it, but typically they'll switch between the cruisers, almost like Live on Patrol or On Patrol Live or whatever the hell it's called now. And they'll switch between cruisers on different calls and things like that. Now, obviously, they do mute it sometimes. It's not, you know, it's not like full calls out and all that stuff, but it's pretty awesome. So we'll be watching this tonight. If you guys come across any other police chases or police body cam chases that you think are worthwhile, we'll take breaks and watch those and just kind of hang out. You know, tonight I did have a plan to talk about like politics and shit like that tonight, to be completely honest with you. But I realized I don't want to. After watching the CPAT thing today, I got so pissed off, man. Like I rage quit and all that from covering CPAT today because I'm like, they all just lie. It's all the same talking points. Conservatives don't care about Democrats. Democrats don't care about conservatives. And what that really means is that conservatives don't care about America. Or at least the Republicans that are speaking at CPAC, they don't give a shit about us. They're sitting up there talking about Hunter Biden and all the Ukraine influence he has, where one of the commentators is wearing a Ukraine lapel pin. It doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make any sense. And then I think today the White House had announced that they're giving an additional $400 million worth of aid to Ukraine again. There are 8 million people in this country that go without dinner every night. I was talking about that with my wife and kids, and you can see kids don't have that knowledge, right? So when I was explaining it to my kids, even the little guy, they were like, really? People don't have food? And I'm like, yeah, they just don't. There's just some people in this country don't even get regular meals. You know, I was one of those kids where we had to go without food because we were just poor. But there's 8 million people, and I think about all the money that we're sending out to overseas and all that stuff. It's just absolutely insane. And so when I was listening to CPAC today, I literally just had like a meltdown. I mean, luckily, most of it wasn't on camera. But I'm like, you know, F these guys. Why are we giving them airtime? Why do we care? Like CPAC, it's all rhinos. That's why nobody's showing up. And I think a large majority of America actually knows that. A large majority of America knows that the majority of them are rhinos there. But, yeah, I don't know. It really pissed me off. So I was going to rant about that the entire time. And then I realized, what good does that do? It's just me ranting about the same thing you guys have been listening to me rant about for fucking years now. You know? So I figure, I didn't know Live on Patrol was going to be live early. I didn't know that police chase was going to happen. That was pretty nar. You know, as the kids say, nar. But, yeah. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Jeff asked a good question. He said, did Ukraine become a U.S. territory, or are we protecting Hunter's job? I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. They're not NATO allies. I don't know I know they're not contributing anything financially to NATO. So why are we supporting them over our own interests here in America? Now, I know a lot of like the globalists will say, well, protecting Ukrainians is protecting Americans, because if Ukraine gets overrun by Russia, Russia's not going to stop with Ukraine. They're going to continue on and try to take Poland and all the other countries that were formerly, or any country that was formerly part of the Soviet Union or something. That's the same argument, right, that they've been making for a long time. But in all reality, I don't believe any of that. I believe the only reason why we're doing this is because the war lobby realized that the Afghan and Iraq wars, or Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom, is that the second one? I don't remember. But the reason why they're doing all this Ukrainian stuff is because all of the war lobby in the back, they need money. You know, all the General Dynamics and all these big war companies, they're the ones who are making money. Yeah, they're not even doing it. And see, this is the thing, is everyone says, well, oh, you know, we're not going to war. There's not, the only congressional approval's been for like $80 billion or whatever. The presidential drawdown authority that the president can unilaterally take military surplus from our military and send it by himself with his own authorization because it was approved by Congress. He is allowed to send, you know, take stuff from our troops, send it over to Ukraine. Where do you think they get that resupply from? Existing government contracts that are, you know, blanket contracts. So basically we give them 500 guns. We already have blanket contracts that are already in place that if we have a need for 500 new guns, it's automatically done. They don't need congressional approval. There's no new bidding process in order to get that contract. It's already done. It's called a blanket contract. That's what it's, that's what it's for, a purchasing, agreement that's already on file. So that's why they're doing this. The military, is sending out old supplies, but they're actually pulling it off of our troops. And that's why you hear some Congress people, when they decide to talk like they're honest, they'll say, well, the reason, or, they're sending our weapons from our troops, and they're ignoring the fact that they're getting paid millions of dollars, during their tenure in Congress, in politics. They're getting paid millions of dollars by the very same people they're claiming to protest against, the lobbyists and the warmongers and all that stuff. And that's why all those conservatives or I don't want to call them conservatives. We'll call them Republicans because that's what they are. They're not conservative at all. But that, and just like today with the CPAC thing, you hear them talking again about, we gotta remove Section 230 protection, blah, 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 blah. How does that help? That doesn't help. It doesn't penalize social media because and it certainly doesn't free speech. Do you know why? Because when you remove Section 230 protections, guess what happens? Guess what happens? All of big tech increases their censorship. They have to, because then they become liable for the content that is published on their platform. Right now, if I say something incredibly demeaning about somebody else, right? I say something defamatory against somebody else. The people could come after me, but they can't go after YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or wherever the hell I'm streaming. They can't sue them for what I say on the platform because these big tech companies are covered by Section 230 protections. You remove that protection and make big tech liable for the content that's on there. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to finally throw up their hands in the air and say, okay, guys, say whatever you want. Talk all you want about elections and COVID and crime and this and that. No, they're going to hamper down. They're going to censor everybody's speech, leftist and righty. They're going to censor all the speech. No one's going to be able to say anything, and we're going to be living in this dystopian future where you're not allowed to say anything even remotely controversial online. Therefore, you can't educate anybody. That's the America that these conservatives, the Republicans, want. And make no mistake, the only reason Democrats are talking about removing Section 230 protections is because they don't believe that Democrats see. Oh God, I'm gonna piss people off, but whatever. That's what the show said. I believe. You guys ready? I'm starting to believe that being a Democrat means that you have a mental illness. I'll be completely honest with you, because the more I think about it and the more I try to listen to the rationale of people explain, well, when you talk about how shitty Biden is doing and how he's killing our economy and killing, this country every single day, and they're like, well, Trump this and this, and I'm like, you're not answering the question. So I have to come to the conclusion that you're either one, delusional in your belief, or you're mentally challenged. And so I'm starting really to think that these way out there liberals and stuff are really mentally challenged. I'll be honest. And my wife is a liberal. I'll be honest. But sometimes we'll have a conversation and I'm like, you're fucking nuts. And now I'm starting to believe it. My wife is more independent than anything else, but she votes with her heart instead of, she votes with her biases instead of her heart. Would that be the right expression? I don't know. Because she she didn't vote for Trump because she didn't like Trump. She didn't like him as a person. She couldn't find her. And I know there are a lot of people that way that just can't vote for Donald Trump, not because of what he does, not because of policies, not because of anything he's done. They just don't like his personality, and they don't want to be someone that passed a vote for that person. And that sucks, And that's why you shouldn't vote. You shouldn't be voting for, the message that we got to get across to people is you don't need to vote for the opposing party if you don't like your party, right? You just abstain from voting from that particular, ballot or that particular, ballot measure, right? So if the choice between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and you hate Donald Trump because he's an idiot, but you know Joe Biden's going to destroy this country, don't vote. Because then your vote doesn't count. It doesn't offset one or the other. You're certainly not going to be a Trump, someone that calls yourself a Republican and vote for Biden, because then you're fucking stupid, and you're certainly not a Republican or a conservative. I don't know, man. That's just that's my thing. Someone said you should vote for policy, not party. Yeah, I've long maintained that too. But I say that, but I've always voted along party lines as well. But I don't vote for people I don't know who they are. So, when you go to a ballot, there's always local candidates and stuff. If I don't know, now I do because I research it. But, back in the day when I would vote and I would know who the president is, I know who's running for Senate or something like that, I wouldn't cast a vote for someone that I had no knowledge of who they were. Because if then they go and F up or something else, I'm going to feel, at least because I believe it's the civic duty of someone, I believe it's your obligation to vote. I don't believe it should be, I think it should be mandatory, but you can't force them to do it. But I believe it's your civic duty to vote. So I would feel shitty knowing that I voted for someone who is destroyed. Like if I voted for Biden, I would feel awful because I voted for someone that literally doesn't care about this country. And make no mistake, here's another thing too for all you guys. By the way, we have 5-pound coffee bags now. I don't know if any of you guys have bought them yet. One person bought a French vanilla whole bean 5-pound bag. Shout out to you. You're the best. Okay. Everyone else, not as good as you because you bought a 5-pound bag. But order the 5-pound bags. It's the freshest way you can get our coffee because what we're doing is when you get it, boom, we place the order with the roaster. 3 to 4 days, we'll get it here. We'll ship it right out to you. So that's the best way because typically what I do is I order coffee twice a week. I order it on Fridays and they deliver it on Sunday and I package it all up, and I order on Wednesdays and they deliver on Thursday I order on Tuesday and they deliver on Thursday or Friday, depending on whether they get the address correct and don't send it to my house. But I need as many people as I can. Tonight, I want to break my all-time sales. I have to break my all-time sales because we have some big things. I want to get enough of a deposit to buy one of these super automatic coffee makers that can make cappuccinos, mochas, espressos, all that stuff. Because then it's just another service offering, get more people into the store so we can expand out and continue just growing. I mean, it's crazy. The past 2 months in terms of sales have been gnarly. In the first place, it made up for the lackluster second half of the year. But one of the other things that I was thinking about today is you hear during the press conference, they said 173 Democrats voted to push forth a bill, a DC related bill, but DC, everything has to go through Congress. That there was a bill that was voted through by Democrats that lessened the criminal consequences, essentially, the sentencing guidelines for like horrible crimes, carjacking, murder, all that stuff, right? And 173 Democrats voted to pass that bill, which would have lessened the amount of the mandatory minimums.
When should I expect the awake not woke coffee? You were out a week ago when I ordered.
Now, what
no
the
hurry,
White
just
House was
curious.
doing, and I heard Fox News propping this up as Biden's first, what did he say? What'd they say? His first reach across the aisle. This shows that the new Congress has Biden's ear and he is willing to work. No, it wasn't. I'll be honest with you. This bill to lessen all the criminal, this was a gimmick. And we bought it hook, line, and sinker. Like, that's what we did. You know why? Because Democrats pushed forth a bill that they didn't agree with that would have lessened all the things that they knew conservatives were going to be up in arms about. And they knew that Joe Biden was going to veto it. And now it makes Joe Biden look like the big guy. Or the good guy, right? Because now he's vetoed this bill, which when you look at the bill, it didn't make any sense. To lessen the sentencing guidelines for carjacking, DC has like 5 million carjackings a day. Why would you want to incentivize criminals to go and commit carjackings knowing that they could just get out of jail? It's just absolutely crazy. Denise said not all of us bought into the scam. See, and I wonder how many people actually knew that was all a gimmick. I knew from the second I heard that Democrats were pushing this bill. I was like, for one, there's no way Biden's going to sell that bill because, one, it directly affects D.C. where all of these politicians live and reside. They're not going to push forth a bill that essentially decriminalizes half of the crimes in the city. No matter how social justice warrior pro-change they want to be, they're not going to do it. So then I was like, okay, what's the benefit of doing it? Well, they push forth this bill. Conservatives could be up in arms and say, oh, look at this bill. And then Biden gets to swoop in like the angel that they all say he is and say, we're not putting this bill forward. And then everyone's like, oh, Biden, he reached across the aisle. Even Fox News was doing it. Fucking stupid. Stupid. And I was listening to them describe it. And I'm like, holy shit, Fox News got played. And then I'm like, well, it's Fox News. They always get played. It's not really that surprising that transpired, because that's what always happens with Fox News or any of these other news outlets. They all suck. Kate asks, what do people think of Vivek Ramaswamy? I don't know. He's a regurgitator. You know, so he's regurgitating all the social media. Oh, anti-woke this. Oh, CRT this. Oh, woke is blah, blah, where to die. Oh, he's just regurgitating all the same talking points. I would love for someone to actually get up and say, listen, this is what we got to do. I would love even a real conservative, right? Not necessarily a Republican, because I believe there are differences now. I would love to hear a conservative, get up and make a message saying we have to work together. Like straight up, we have to work together. There's going to be bills and there's going to be laws and there's going to be things that I disagree with. But we have to work together, because otherwise we're going to lose our country. I can tell you what, if there was a politician, I don't give a shit whether a Democrat or Republican, if there was a politician that got up there and said that, and that was their message, working together, like stop the BS in DC, work together. If there was a politician, regardless of what side of the aisle, I would seriously consider voting for them, because I firmly believe that's the only way we're going to ever be able to fix what's happening to this country. That's the only way, is if we actually work together. And I know it sucks, because then you have to meet concessions. I saw something today. It said, there's only two political parties, conservatives, or no, what did it say? Patriots and traitors. There's only one political party in America, and that's American. And that's what it should be. And we need more people to remember that. Like, it would be fun for someone to be like, hi, my name is Steve Oatley, and I'm running for president. I am an American. When they say I'm a proud Republican or I'm a proud Democrat. Is anyone proud as a Democrat? I don't know. I've never actually heard anybody say that. Peeling the layers back said, I'm going to go buy a bug out bag. Fuck yeah, you are. Let's go do it. Buy a bug out bag. We sell 4 of these today. I'm giving away a TV. All right. 4 of these today. We're giving away a TV. If I sell 8 of these today, we'll give away 2 TVs. And the second TV will be strictly for the people who purchased a bug out bag so far. Because there's been a couple already. I think 8 or 9 people have already bought it already. Also, our Patriotic as F ammo cans, all new ones. I got the books, I got the mugs, I got all that stuff. Let's see it. What are they doing? They're just turning around.
273 on the south side, cover the corresponding.
They're just turning around a little neighborhood there. Still snow up there, huh?
So yeah, busted Yui, and that should bring us around.
Thanks.
He's complying now. Did somebody say they're bringing a bolt cutter to get over this fence?
Ooh, what's going on here?
Get a bolt cutter.
Bolt cutters. It looks like a school. I didn't see what they're doing here. Here, I'll put our Patriotic as F ammo cans, the link for those in the chat. Because you order these bad boys, you're getting them shipped right away, because I got everything to put in them right now.
Really?
You order one of these Patriotic ammo cans,
Cool, right?
they're $125 plus shipping. And if you're a veteran, make sure you use our discount, because you can use, you just enter the GovX discount thing when you're checking out, and it will automatically give you 15% off everything site-wide. You just got to do it every day to get the code. But yeah, you can buy one of these boxes, you can buy the bug out bags, you can buy whatever you want. Hell yeah.
They're good. They must have got the bolt cutter.
I think that's Mike.
They get through with bolt cutters?
9171.
I just tried.
Is he just roaming around in the field in there?
Yeah, he was inside the field.
Assisting with exit 1501 Park Street, Unit 221 on a 76-year-old male, conscious and breathing, who's dehydrated.
Make him climb it.
I can try and jump it. I'm a little older.
It's getting him over it, though.
Oh, that's the point. Yeah, I can put him in cuffs, but we're going to be stuck there.
You see a Steve right in the corner in front of the bandstand.
All right. Good work. We were following you, and we...
That's always a bad one.
Well, it's like, it's confusing back here.
Yeah, I was with...
He's going to be northeast from where you're at. He's standing near the bleachers.
Yeah.
So this is the guy that fled from the accident, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, there were good citizens just basically
He's right there.
Just ran through.
That helps. All right. Well, we're gonna clear and go.
I don't know if this thing is alerting when people make a purchase today. Normally it pops up on the screen, but I haven't seen it go so far. Hopefully it happens. I know we've got some sales. We got 1 coffee bug out bag sold.
Nothing like play out.
3 more, and we give away a TV today. First TV is going to be an open giveaway to anybody in the chat. April will handle that. Okay, so April, figure out how to do a giveaway. I know there's like apps or something. Maybe Nightbot does it, but figure out how we could do that. You're going to have to be watching on social media, though, either YouTube or Facebook or Twitch in order to be entered for the giveaway. So if you're watching on Rumble, you're going to have to go to one of those platforms, unfortunately, to do a giveaway. Once April tells me how to do it, we'll figure it out. So just hold off.
We'll make it somewhere.
We'll put the links and all that. But we need to sell 3 more of these coffee bundle pre-sale bags. These bug out bags. Just in case you forgot, these bug out bags, each one is going to be personalized, embroidered with our name, our company name on it. It's going to come with a 250-piece tactical survival pouch. It's going to come with a limited edition. We only ordered 100 of them. 12-ounce Wake Up America coffee cans. Yeah, coffee cans, like the old school coffee cans. Fuck yeah, bro. And then it's going to also come with 2 t-shirts or a hoodie, depending on what you choose, a patch hat, a bunch of different patches, stickers, pouches, all of that good stuff. So make sure you do it. It's going to be chock full, water filtration systems, the portable coffee pot so you can brew your coffee on the go, all that good stuff. Probably a water container so you could store water when you filter it with the filtration system. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, I need some more people because we're doing this. It's kind of like if you buy the bug out bag, you're getting something awesome, but you're also helping someone that may be less fortunate because we're going to do a TV giveaway for everybody. So, and then the second TV giveaway will be if we sell 8 of these, we'll do a TV giveaway just for the bug out bag purchasers as well.
Huh?
We give away TVs all the time. Plus, if you buy the bug out bag, even if you don't win the TV, you still have the chance to win an iMac because one of you guys is getting my iMac computer. So I don't know what's happening. I guess the guy's over the fence rolling around in the field or something. That's what they were saying. For anyone that doesn't know, what we are currently watching is the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. They run kind of a live on patrol thingy where they go around with the cameras and they broadcast and follow along with their officers. And they'll switch between cameras. I don't know if they have that setup going today, but they could switch between all the cameras. It's a pretty cool system that they got going on. So that you'll be with different cruisers. And apparently they're going to be live. I saw someone in the chat said they're going to be live until like 6 o'clock. Or I'm sorry, 3 o'clock Central. I'm not going to be up that late because I still have to open the coffee shop in the morning, but we'll be live with them for a while.
That's one thing that's really been an incredible asset is the drones.
Teresa said, a half dozen t-shirts, 3 bug out packs cost me hundreds of dollars, but I'm a nobody. I don't know why you're saying you're a nobody. Is it because I can't see your comment every single time because I have 500 people on the chat? So when I see a chat, it's got 500 people and not necessarily you. Your best bet would be to email me if you're trying to get my attention and not send a message through Facebook because then I only see whatever message that you're putting just briefly and I miss all the other ones. So when I see what you're saying, I take it out of context and I get pissed, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, but I'm not that pissed anyway. And I appreciate you buying everything, but I don't know what you're saying, why I don't pay attention to you and why you're a nobody because I didn't see any other comment except the one where you're saying a nobody.
Which one, that one up here?
The key is home. I can't tell.
Sue asked, did you miss the big rant? Sue, I got a feeling if you stick around, tonight's going to be a night for the rant. I'm in that kind of mood. I had 2 bowls of my kids' Captain Crunch berry cereal. I'm on a sugar high. I'm drinking a caffeine-free root beer. This is my 1 day a week to have a soda. I haven't had a soda in weeks, but yeah. I realize I'm getting
Paul
skinny
got the
now.
guy who fled from
I
a
lost
traffic.
5 pounds, but it's mostly water weight. But I don't have cookies. I don't have cookies anymore.
Good work.
I don't drink soda anymore, really.
It's frustrating.
At all.
If he's in a little area.
Except right now.
Where he's just, he's obviously just stalling and killing and wasting time at that point. You know what I mean?
Do we have a discount
Not only
code?
did he flee, right? But
I can't do a
he could
discount
be
code
hurt.
for someone
You gotta
who's
make sure he gets
I just missed her message.
medical attention.
What she's complaining about. And it makes me sad. She has spent a lot, and I appreciate her buying.
Let's make our way to Aldridge.
How do we choose the shirts for the bug out bag? You can just email me, Denise. So if you email me the shirts you want for the bug out bag, you'll get those shirts probably next week. So if you order a bug out bag and you say you want the hoodie bug out bag, I will, and just tell me what hoodie you want, and I'll put the order in for the hoodie. It'll be a separate order, but I'll send out those shirts or the hoodie right away. And that goes for anybody that's ordered a bug out bag so far. If you want your t-shirts right now and you want to pick them, just tell me which t-shirts you want and the size. Send me an email with the bug out bag order number, and then I will reply within 24 hours giving you a new order number, which will have your t-shirts. And then when you get the bug out bag, you just won't have the very basic t-shirts that, or not basic, but the new design t-shirts that we're making for the bug out bag, if that makes sense.
Clear report, we'll take it pending.
Sue said you're sticking around all night. Hell yeah. Someone said you need a couple of natty lights to go with the crunch berries. You know what's funny is I was thinking about something earlier today, or no, because we're doing a sightseeing, a semi-sightseeing America tour, right? So for April spring break, my whole family, my wife and kids and the dogs, we're jumping in the motorhome, and we're going to try to put down the miles. Originally, we were going to try to go to California. My wife doesn't want to go to California. It's not safe, she says, so she doesn't really want to go. I was thinking about just flying out and doing it myself, but I realized I want to spend time with my kids and have them see it. So we're going to kind of drive down to like Kentucky and then kind of come back around through North Carolina. And then I just realized there's a NASCAR race in Martinsville, Virginia in April. I don't know if it's the same week as spring break, but I texted my wife right before I went and I said, because I like NASCAR, you know, and so I said I would like to go there. Just the camping's $125 plus the tickets are like 50 or so, unless I get one of the box seats, which is what I really like to do. But my kids are cheap. The tickets for the kids are $10, brah. $10. We may just drive down and do it anyway. But I would like to go see all three. So what is it? The NASCAR race, it used to be like the Busch Series, right? I don't know what it's called now. And then the Craftsman truck race is the night before. And the one race that I've been to, my son's been to Daytona. I didn't get to go to Daytona. But I've been to a Craftsman Series race before. It's freaking awesome. Like, going to NASCAR is awesome. I know all you're doing is going like this. It's just cool. You know, it's just a cool thing. So I'm hoping that we can go. Nanner knows said, what's the name of the organization that puts on meets where you lift?
Chance Public Service.
What do you mean? You mean what federation do I compete in? USPA. And I know all about the controversy. It is what it is. But if that's what you're saying, Nanner.
I need you real quick.
Kathy said, replying to Teresa, probably because he said they aren't going out till late March or 1st April for bug out bags. So what? You thought they were coming out earlier? I don't know how. It literally says it right on the post. Oh, Teresa, the bug out bags don't ship until April. It says it all over the post. Look. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's a pre-order. That's why I fucking don't do pre-orders. Look, see this big right here? See this? Where it's been there the whole time? It's going to ship either before or on April 1st, 2023. Teresa? See that? This is on, and it literally says it in the picture too. And it says it in the video that I put out. It's a pre-order because it's all custom items inside. Oh, boy. I had a feeling. I knew it was probably something, but hopefully that clears up. But Teresa, if you want to, I think your name's Teresa, right? What was that? Yeah, Teresa, if you want to pick your t-shirts, I'll send you your t-shirts. Just tell me what t-shirts you want for your, tell me what t-shirts you want for your bundles. Send me an email and say, hey, I would like this t-shirt in this size, and and here are my order numbers, right? You don't even need to do your order numbers, and I'll do it.
That. Just had to take a phone call real quick.
Yes. God Rides a Harley, yes. Martinsville, Virginia. Yep.
I'm at Parkway, kind of coming up to Arcade. This is the area where Alex picked up that fleeing stolen last night.
Copy on some property at
It's a little bit.
Yeah, it's a half-mile track, right?
County on the spot. You did a great job.
I just got like some notification that it was there
Not that
this
that's
year because
surprising.
they haven't been there for a while.
It's a good chase. We got 2 of the 4, so 50%'s not bad, right?
You got the driver, right?
Yes, we got the driver and what I think was the front seat passenger.
Click on that one. So.
That's not very nice.
171, take
What was it?
Somebody pushed brother down the steps and
Non-accident private
stabbed him in the arm.
for you. People looking for a white Hyundai Veracruz and a black Kia.
Tell you, you don't realize how many Kias are actually.
Oh shit! I've I've been talking the whole time, but I was muted. I've been talking the whole time. I've been reading the chats. So did Teresa hear me answer her or no? I don't know. How long have I been muted? Teresa, and I may be saying it again. Our coffee bug out bags are a pre-sale item. Okay, what that means is just what you see here. See where you look on the picture and it says pre-order now, ships April 1st. Says it on the picture. If you click on this video, it actually says it there as well. And then it's got the big bold letters right here that say it ships April 1st. We don't do a lot of pre-orders for this reason because people buy them because they don't read the instructions. And I'm not being mean. They don't read, but they're just like, oh, Steve put out something new, I'll buy it. And then unfortunately, sometimes you have to read because, well, then you're stuck in your scenario. But what I said, and I may have been muted, is if you want to get the t-shirts now or the hoodies or whatever you ordered, send me an email with your order numbers, or you don't need, I'll find the order numbers, but send me an email and say, hey, Steve, I would like this t-shirt in this size. I would like this one in this size. Because if you ordered 3 of the bug out bags, you get 6 t-shirts, or if you chose the hoodie, you get 3 t-shirts or 3 hoodies. So you get either 2 t-shirts or a hoodie, depending on which one you get. So I apologize if that was confusing. But Chris said, I was amazed that the race in real life is only an hour and a half. It's on TV. It's 4 hours with commercials. What do you mean the race is only an hour and a half? Nuh-uh. No, it's not. It's 400 miles, 500 miles. You can't do that in an hour and a half, even if you are going in 100 miles an hour. Jimmy said, my wife never says sorry, you're lucky. Oh, okay. But, yeah.
I don't know how to open live chat on YouTube. I see a couple questions about it. I couldn't tell you. So
it's above your pay grade.
It is above my pay grade, yes, sir.
Do we have any deputies working the game tonight?
Let's find out. The last couple nights there's been at least 3 or 4. Oh yeah, they got 4.
Quite the contingency.
Seems to be usually the same crew over there. Oh, Mr. Monahan. Do you know Monahan from the courthouse?
Yes.
Nick, I'm waiting on the coffee orders. I get about 80 pounds delivered to my house tomorrow, and then I'm going to get another probably 120 pounds that I ordered yesterday that are going to be delivered on Sunday. So all of the existing coffee orders, there's not many. I know yours is one of them because I saw it, because I think you ordered Wake Up America or Awake Not Woke, and I was currently out of it. But it'll all be going out. You'll probably have it priority because you ordered the 3 bags, so that'll probably be 2-day delivery to you. So you'll probably have it by Wednesday because it'll all ship on Monday.
Frost and White Bear, the freight farm used to be just in front of us to the left, and then I don't know if the camera caught it, but it's like an old barn. Every year they would put on the freight farm, which evidently stopped. I think it was because the building was so poorly maintained.
Parking lot's full, isn't she?
Parking lot is full. So, like the sheriff told you, I mean, this isn't even the state tournament. This is a big game with two very good high school teams.
So anyway, this is a high school football team game or basketball or something that they were going to before. They said it's going to be crazy when everyone gets out, is released, because they're big. It's important. It's important. Someone said half-mile tracks race 500 laps as opposed to 500 miles, approximately 260 miles. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. They're long races. Maybe that race is a shorter race, but how long is the Daytona 500 track? How long is Daytona 500? 200 laps around the so 500. Did they always do stages in NASCAR? Do you guys know? Did they always do stages in NASCAR? I don't remember them doing stages when I was younger, but I don't know, for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't care who you are. Stages started 3 years ago. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't like them. It's it's like the NFL or the sports do something. Like hockey, you know when they went on commercial breaks during hockey games? You never actually realize that and I don't know why, but I remember the first time I went to an NHL game, I was like watching the game and I'm like, what are they doing? And my father-in-law was during a commercial break. And I'm like, what? And so it's like an extra timeout for the players and they do a commercial break where they stop playing. And it never made sense to me that that's what they do. You know, it's like I'll be honest, I never even really knew that. I thought they just kept playing, or I thought like they pause it. I don't know. But I remember when I first was at a Rangers-Bruin game and the Bruins kicked the Rangers' ass. And I was watching it. I'm like, what the hell? It was funny. Cracked me up. Stages started when they went woke, someone says. Oh, okay. Started 2 or so years ago. Yeah, I don't really like it either, but I still try to figure it out. Like I like Denny Hamlin. I've always liked Denny Hamlin. But I'll be honest, the Daytona 500, I was extremely happy that Travis Pastrana wrecked. Who knows why I was happy that Travis Pastrana wrecked? He shouldn't even have been in that damn race, but I was really happy when he wrecked and he took out a bunch of cars. Who knows why I was happy that Travis Pastrana wrecked? I know any NASCAR fans are going to get it because you'll realize what car he was driving that day. I was like, yeah! My kids were like, yay! I kept waiting for it to happen the whole time. Oh, fuck. Yeah, my wife will kill me. Let me see. I'm waiting to see if anyone catches that, why I was happy when they left. Did the show start early? Yeah, it did. It started roughly an hour ago. There was a big police chase that we were covering, so I just went live and we watched that police chase, and now we're just yeah. Billy got it. Billy figured out why I was happy to see him. Because he was driving a Black Rifle coffee car and he smashed and took out a whole bunch of people, which is exactly what's going to happen to Black Rifle Coffee eventually, because they're canceling all their contracts and not paying their debt. I mean, just to be honest. So I was like, that's an omen for the next year. Black Rifle, with their IPO, they launched at like $19. What's that stock worth now? Like $6. So whatever. But whatever. But yeah, I was. It wasn't a Black Lives Matter car, no, a Black Rifle coffee car. It cracked me up though, because when it happened, my older boy was in there and he goes, "Yes!" I was like, "Yeah, buddy," because I wasn't saying that I wanted him to crash or anything, but because Travis Pastrana lost it and went up, and then he took out a bunch of cars, and my older boy's like, "Yes!" And I was like, "Yeah, kiddo." It made me crack up. So, and it's funny too, because we're eating dinner, right? And the race last weekend was still going on, but you could hear a ruckus on television. And I'm like, what is going on? So I sent my kid to go look, because where I sit at the dinner table, I like being by the back door in case anyone tries to break in, I can kill them. So I like, wherever I sit in my house, I always like to be near the door in case someone ever comes in, because that's the way, I prepare. So I sit far away from the living room, right? Because I'm by the back door. And so I asked him to go look, and he's like, Dad, they're fighting. And I walk out, and I'm like, what the hell? That's Tony Stewart. And I'm like, oh, it's that old fight from, when? 2005 or whatever it was, where Tony Stewart was all pissed off. Wasn't there a fight like 3 or 4 weeks ago? I don't know. I think there was, if I remember. But I've always liked NASCAR. It's just fun. It's fun to watch all the races. It's awesome to go to them. I've always liked races. It's the one good thing that I remember doing when I was a kid. We used to go to Monadnock Speedway in New Hampshire. And I just used to love seeing the cars go around the track, the demolition derbies. They did school bus demolition derbies on an oval track, or they would do the figure eights with the school buses. It was just cool, and it's something that I like. My kids don't necessarily, the older boy doesn't, he tries to like it, but he doesn't really like it. You can kind of tell. The younger kid, just anything with cars, he likes. And it's fun. Like when we went to the dirt track up in Hagerstown, and we watched that, or what was that, Hagerstown? I don't remember where it was, but we went to maybe Winchester, a dirt track, and watched that. I was like a kid watching it. I was like, oh, like look how fast they're going. I thought it was amazing. The boys at that time, they were tired of sitting there. They wanted like butt pillows and all that stuff. My wife was miserable. So she's like, hey, so we went to the races, because she had never gone to a race. She's like, okay, so I did it, and I'm not doing it ever again. And I'm like, okay. And I texted her about the Martinsville race, and she's like, we can go. I'll stay in the RV with the dogs. And I'm like, okay. If she doesn't want to go into the race, I'll just go with the boys. King Doctor said, shirts from the bundle came today. They're printing a super effing good. Also, I cold brewed the Frank 01 phenomenal. Can't wait to see what you drop next. Yeah, the cold brew, I'll be honest, my new favorite coffee is Frank 01. For me, it blows the Awake Not Woke out of the water. I don't know why. Even the cold brew, because we've done 2 cold brew roasts of it, and it's just good. It's flavorful. Like the Awake Not Woke has that like mocha taste to it when you do the cold brew. You don't necessarily taste it when you just do a regular like coffee brew. But when you cold brew it, you taste like the mocha. You could taste like, the easiest way I could describe it is like wood chips, but it's like wood. You know what I mean? You taste that, and it's really flavorful. But but that one I only let sit for 12 hours. The 2 that I did with Frank 01, I let sit for 18 hours, and oh my goodness, I've been drinking it all day. And my wife made me the first cup that I had this morning with it. She didn't water it down at all. So by the time I was done, I'm walking around at 6 o'clock in the morning singing and dancing because there's so much caffeine. Because typically I do like half the cold brew and then half water and then microwave it to nuke it. But she just did the whole thing, and I'm sitting there like singing and going all crazy. But that's why Frank 01 is one of our cold brew. And you'll notice that the cold brew is a little bit more expensive. That's because it comes in 1 pound bags. Because essentially a 1 pound bag is what? 500 and something ounces. So it'll allow you to get at least 5, like the cold brew I use, or not ounces, 500 and something grams. The cold brew one I use uses 110 grams, and then like, I don't know, 12 cups of water, something like that. And so I'll use, it just works. It's perfect. I really like the cold brew. So King Doctor said you're a junkie and do 24. God, you must have so much caffeine. We're also doing a cold brew, King Junkie. We're doing a cold brew in our Flying High, which is Robusto beans. So it's got a shit ton of caffeine. So I may make a concentrate out of that. And here's the benefit too. You know those cans, the Wake Up America coffee cans? So in order to seal those cans, because I'm ordering the cans, or I already ordered them, having those custom made, and then we're packing and sealing them here. In order to seal them, I had to buy basically a can sealer, which is expensive as fuck. It's like $2,900. But they make, or I think they may make adapters. And if they do make adapters for it, then I can also do aluminum cans and do cold brew in a can here. But I may do nitro instead, because that way because if you've ever like canned your own like beer or something, homebrew or whatever, the cans will have a little softness to them because they're not pressurized. But there are ways to pressurize it. But that's all, down the line. The biggest thing for me right now is to get all you guys to go buy coffee, buy the bug out bags, 2 more, and we're giving away a TV tonight. Buy the big bags of coffee that we put out, buy cold brew, buy t-shirts, hoodies, do as much as you can. I would love to have a record day today because I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to come up with a deposit to buy one of these Coffee-matic things. I was going to buy another concession trailer. I found a dealership here in Virginia that has one. But I just got a text notification that a van that someone else was going to purchase is back available. And now I'm trying to decide whether I should get that van. It's a Dodge. I wanted a Ford Transit, one of the high roofs. This is good though, but I may do it. But whatever. This is live on patrol or on patrol live, whatever the hell they call it. Ramsey County Sheriff. This is live currently, St. Paul, Minneapolis, or St. Paul, Minnesota area. Okay, it's Ramsey County, Minnesota.
Mississippi medics at 1196 Baker for a 90.
Cold brew, you don't need to drink cold. You can heat it up. I don't particularly like cold brew cold. I like it hot, so I microwave it. But I tell you, the taste is so different. The taste is so different.
Well, unfortunately, they lost that car southbound, somewhere into Dakota County. So that's a shame.
1911.
Boom, 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 boom. One more bug out bag sold, and we are giving away a TV. April, have you figured out how to do that yet? Uh-oh, it looks like this feed is stopped. But we're going to give away a 55-inch smart television during the show if we sell one more of these bug out bags. We've sold 3 today. If we sell one more, we'll give away a TV. And the giveaway is open to anybody watching this channel right now. Let me... Bree said, Steve, you need anxiety. All right, so that's what. So everybody, when we do a TV giveaway, if we sell one more of these bug out bags, everyone's gonna have to go to the main YouTube page. That's what April is instructing me. So you'll all have to go to the main YouTube page and watch over there. But you don't have to do it yet. We have to sell at least one more.
Really breaking up.
If we do one more, we're gonna open it up to all of the people watching on the YouTube channel, the Steve Oatley YouTube channel. And someone said I need anxiety medicine. You know, it's funny because I was just having a conversation about that with my wife, saying that I could probably it would probably be beneficial because CBD doesn't really work anymore.
Right, hopefully we're back.
Because I do have anxiety. My brain never shuts up. You know, I'm always I don't have like vehicle parked. See, I don't know if anxiety is the right thing. I'm like always thinking. And I can't stop. That's why I have a hard time sleeping now. And again, I'm going through that like sleeping issue. But I just have a hard time like shutting down because I'm thinking about all these different things. Like last night, I literally built out the entire trailer that I want to build out so that we can go do pop-up locations several times and do special events and things like that. And I literally built out the entire trailer from the power all the way up. Okay, so this is working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Oh wait, is it? No, so I don't know why it wasn't working before. Or you know what it's probably going to do? It's probably going to cycle through all of them. Unless that was a new coffee order. I don't know. And I can't smoke pot because I'm allergic to it. It makes me throw up. Every time. I can't help it. Makes me throw up. But someone said it's ADHD. I have it. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I think, well, I don't know. Maybe it is ADHD, but I don't know. I was just looking up different stuff and I found medication, but the only problem is they're all super addicting. You know what I mean? So Displaced Viking said you have a creative mind. Yeah. That's probably more what it is. And I've never been a big fan of medication. I don't like medication that much. So I was thinking about it, you know, just because I think it would possibly help me with the sleeping issues too, the PTSD related shit from my life. But yeah, I mean, CBD kind of does that too. I probably just need to stop taking CBD for a month or so, and then it will work. Yeah, the THC gummy. Yeah, that's the CBD. But boop, 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 boop. Someone said, "I'll tell you what, anxiety meds are not good." Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't do it. Even my wife was like, "Nah, you don't need them." I think she'd rather have me like start smoking or something again instead of doing that. Yeah. Ginny Buck. Yeah, see, these are old sales. Or maybe they're today, but they're not, because this isn't updating. So these are not current sales right now. So it's I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, if we sell one more coffee bag, we will be giving away a TV today. Benadryl or melatonin. I can't do the melatonin either. It gives me the shites. I've tried melatonin to try to help me get to sleep. Doesn't really work. CBD really does work, or it used to. I take it every day. King Doctor said, is a black bag available? If not, it's okay. No, for right now, it's just the green ones. Or I could do some that are green, some that are black, because I haven't finished ordering all the bags yet. But you won't really have a preference. It'll just be what I send. But the black bags are pretty cool too. They're the same thing. They're just tactical. Have you ever accidentally taken 2 melatonin because one doesn't work? Because I did. You know what that does to your stomach? Holy shit. Horrible. Horrible.
So we're slowly making our way back into the east side of St. Paul from Maplewood.
Copy.
Try and kind of get centralized in case things start happening.
Wow, dude.
There is a lot of traffic tonight, though. So
that is quite the...
There's a lot of people out there. Still, I mean... It's warmer.
Yes, but my face doesn't hurt when I go outside, so that's
$350 for insulin. I thought they just capped it at like $35 or something like that. These are old. These are all of our other coffee orders throughout the course of the day today. So I'm gonna turn this thing off because that's gonna be a distraction. Because those are not current orders. I don't know why it's so behind. Like when it was popping up and saying people bought stuff, those are old. Maybe it's because I wasn't live today or something. Or I was live, but not for as long, so it's just doing all the coffee orders that we get every day. Where do you go?
I'm just gonna snag this plate real quick.
Go for it.
King Dodger said, I hate being able to know exactly where this cop is. Yeah, I bet.
New message.
It's crazy.
New message.
Paula said you buy your meds in Mexico once a year.
Yeah.
Look like the
Next week I have to drop thousands to fix my teeth. And it's not even that. And then the next one that I got to do, which is a 6-way like bridge thing. That, I mean, it's still pretty cheap. That's $5,200.
I think I almost like, I don't know. I like the second one better than the first one.
I haven't watched the new one yet.
But apparently, Kate, because you're a big dental hygienist person, when you go to the dentist, they give you a partial denture because you have no teeth on the back, right? The dentist should also say that you have to wear those, because if you don't, then what happens is your teeth get all fucked up. And that's exactly what happened to me. Is I had like a partial that had like the missing teeth on this side in the back and this side in the back, but it was incredibly uncomfortable and I never wore it. And so then when I went to the dentist now, they're checking like all my teeth. Like this one is like loose. They say it's like a 3, whatever the fuck that means. So they're not even gonna fix it. They're just gonna take it out and like implant or something with the bridge. So it sucks so bad, dude. I wish I had better teeth. My teeth have always been bad. And my younger son, unfortunately, he's got it already. I mean, we spent, when he had his surgery, that was $8,000. You know, $8,000. Granted, we only had to pay $2,000 out of pocket because the rest was all covered by the medical and insurance and all that stuff. But $8,000 for a 7-year-old.
I feel slightly violated.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you.
And then my younger son has $4,000 Invisaligns. My wife has $4,000 Invisaligns. Insane.
Snag this. If you would be so kind, sir.
Yeah. What's that? Henry Paul 7474. That's not Minnesota though.
It's Wisconsin.
Clear on West Squad, looking clear for domestic 914.
When in doubt, guess Wisconsin, at least based off of that, right?
One more coffee bag and we're giving away a TV on YouTube. 5 more coffee bags and we're giving away a second TV.
5 with a squad to assist. Callers on unseen got info from her daughter that at this address, her daughter's ex-boyfriend has she has no against the ex-boyfriend, and he's allegedly.
They must be using SRT. That's why it's not dropping. It's just freezing the feed. Our live view system now can do that.
I do like it. Do you know Angelo's is closing?
Bree said your teeth are fine and you're allowed to speak. Never let anyone tell you otherwise.
No. Great pizza. Growing up, that was our go-to. Whenever we ordered pizza, it was Angelo's.
Yeah, that's because they did let me down on something. So when I went to the dentist, one of the things I asked, instead of doing a partial, like the partial on the bottom, I asked if they could do implants on the back and then just do bridges to these teeth here and just do bridges to them. And they had to break it down and said no, because they would have to do a bone graft or something like that because there's not enough bone or something in the whatever you call it, the lower jaw back there, in order to do an implant. So they would have to do a graft or something like that. Oh, and then I found out the one tooth on the front, this one that I had, this one where the bridge is attached, I had a root canal on it right when they did the crown. So when they did the x-ray, they found one part, the crown didn't go, it didn't abut back to like the tooth. So I can't see it, but he said that's what's, messing with your gums. And he goes, and because it has direct access to your tooth, the actual tooth underneath, they didn't like seal it all the way or something like that. He said that when they're probably going to end up having to do an endodontist or something like that. Well, for that, and then the root canal, they could see they didn't go far enough in the root to do it. And then they used titanium tips when they drill bit, and guess who's got a titanium tip in their fucking tooth? Yeah, so just bullshit. That's gonna cost a lot of money because they can't do that, and it has to be like a special surgeon. He said they may be able to go around it, but they don't want to do that in the office because if they can't or they screw it up, then it's gonna fuck up my whole face. So I have to go to like a specialist for the tooth. But the worst part is, I think because I think the bridge on this side is attached to that tooth. I hope not, because that means they'll have to take the whole bridge off and fix that whole. I hope not. Becky Marquez, yeah. I do. I have that periodontal disease and all that, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing on Tuesday. So they're doing that because they were trying to just do one quadrant, right? So they wanted me to do the bridge on this side, and then they were going to do deep cleaning on just that quadrant while they work on those teeth. And I said, fuck that. That doesn't make any sense. If I have the issue where I'm losing bone density on all my teeth, why don't we just do the full deep cleaning right then and see if I get any of that bone structure back? If I don't get any of that bone structure back, then I'll just rip out all my teeth and do the, what is it, 4 and 4? Which is expensive. He's like, yeah, it's about 50 grand. I'm like, oh. But I'm not going to ever have no teeth. It's just not going to happen. If I have to pay for it, I'll have to, sell my soul. I don't care. But it is what it is.
I'll give you half a point.
Oh, where are we? 7th, westbound 7th. Kind of coming into downtown a little bit.
One more bug out bag, and we're giving away a TV on YouTube. One more.
I was just trying to help you.
Links in the chat.
Got anything good and pending, or?
Hang on, I'm here on this.
Go ahead.
New message.
This must be.
New message.
Must be duplicate calls for that case and interest
New
cards.
Okay.
Otherwise, a couple hang-ups. Not a whole lot. But it's still early.
Wait, April, you said the 4 and 4 dentures, like the denture, the permanent denture thing, where they put the 4 implants on the top and 4 implants on the bottom and then attach the whole thing to it. You're saying that's only $5,000 in Mexico? Can you find me a link? Because I'm about to pay $5,000 for them to fix cavities and do a deep cleaning. We're pretty damn close. It's going to use up my whole insurance benefit plus $1,800 cash. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. But Tasha said, you're in the same situation with the teeth, not enough bone. The top jawbone is too close to sinus cavity. Need surgeon. Wish you the best on your dental work. Yeah. Part of it's I've been waiting too long to do it, Like in Florida, when I was doing the freight broker thing, before all the riots and all that, I did about $12,000 or $13,000 in dental work. That's when they did the bridge and the root canal and the partial and all fixed all the cavities. But now they're saying I have cavities in the front teeth. I don't even know, dude. But he's like, they're minor cavities. Like, he's like, at this point, it's like cosmetic. You don't have anything that's going to affect. You're not going to lose a tooth. And that's why they were pushing for the bridge. Because I said the biggest thing for me is I see the gap when I do, or on this side. I see it when I talk. And it wasn't always there. And so it's annoying to me knowing that I see it. Nobody actually fucking cares, but I do because I see it. So, I don't know. Dentistry is very expensive. Yeah, I know. It's called it's that's hard to say. It's called an all-on-4, Steve. That's what it's called. Yeah. Upper jaw is soft bone, lower jaw is rock hard, so implants in the upper jaw is be aware. Yeah. Yeah, but is the all-on-4, Kate, is that done in one day? Because I was under the impression that it was not done in one day. So that kind of defeats the purpose because you'd have no fucking teeth. I can't imagine they could take out your teeth and then do implants, right? I can't imagine they could do that all in the same time because then those wounds are never going to heal. Do they give you like a fake set? Like when you get a bridge made, they give you like a temporary bridge, one that's not, you know what I mean? It's not the bridge, and then you have to go back and they put in the correct one. So they put a temp bridge in. Oh, for the on 4 on 4? Oh, okay. Turtle76 said it takes about a year before implants are finished. You're having one, and that's how long it takes. Holy shit, really? You have to have a temporary denture. Ugh. The posts have to get bone growth around them. Oh, I gotcha. You get healing caps over the newly placed implants. Gotcha. So you leave with a denture that you pull out, right? Oh God, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's why I'd rather just spend, The total quote was $12,000 for the top, and then another $2,000 for the bottom. I'd rather just spend that, and I can't. I mean, I have to take out care credit and all that stuff because it's not like I have 14 grand lying around. But I'd rather just spend that than not have any teeth, April said, you found one of the clinics in Mexico and you get a free 3-night stay for all the work, including exceeding $2,000. So it's a win-win, vacation and new teeth. Yeah, and you get kidnapped and held ransom by the cartel. I'm not saying that happens everywhere in Mexico, but I don't know. With everything that's been going on, you could pay me to go to Mexico right now. I'll be honest. I was talking to someone the other day that's from Guatemala, and I was asking him, I'm like, is it really as bad as like everybody says? And he goes, oh yeah, it's horrible. He goes, but the good part? I was like, what? He's like, you could go down there and buy like really nice property, really nice. You could even probably get a house for like 20 grand. I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, but they'll rob you. I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. But he also said that cartels are, real. They're as bad as what you would think. I don't know. It was kind of interesting to talk to him about it. But I like talking to people about that kind of stuff, to hear those stories.
I think the east side is probably my...
Carol, you want to find that suspicious call?
Where I know my way around the best.
James said, the VA said you wouldn't do implants. Yeah. Well, you can't, because then you'll get, what is it, dry socket? Like, you can't smoke if they rip out all your teeth.
175 or 165.
You want to lose your mind? Guess what? We charge the dentist for an implant, $250, and all on four we charge the dentist $1,000. That's including implants, abutments, and everything start to finish.
Frank George, Victor 876.
That's to make the implant, but that's so you're telling me the dentist for something that takes them 5 minutes, they're charging $3,000 or something like that? Damn, that's fucking insane, dude. Bree Dixie said, brush your teeth every day. That's all that's needed unless you have something rare going on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I brush my teeth 3 times a day, every day, and use mouthwash in the morning and at night. And my teeth are still horrible. They've always been horrible. It's probably because I didn't really go to the dentist until I was an adult. My childhood was rough, so we didn't go to the dentist. But King Doctor said, oh no, they're heading towards you now. Or northeast now. Gotcha. Oh, they muted it for a second.
Right here. Oh, he's right there.
Right.
Patrick said, dentists have a 700% markup from what their lab charges them. Holy shit, bro. That's insane.
What is called County Dispatcher call for short break, 1932.
So it wasn't quite on a snowbank, just kind of resting against the snowbank.
We're one coffee bag right here, what you see right there, one of those bundle pre-sales away from giving away a TV on YouTube tonight. Just saying, we just need to sell one more. And then we're doing an open giveaway on YouTube. You just got to be on YouTube in order to be in the giveaway. But I'm saying... We're trying to do as much. We added 5-pound bags of coffee. If you buy 2 5-pound bags, make sure you add a t-shirt to your cart because the t-shirt's free. Also, all of our hoodies. Add a hoodie to your cart. Add a mug to your cart. The mug is free. It's been going on forever. That's still going on. What other deals do we have? I think if you buy 4 bags of coffee, your 5th bag will be free for your choice for regular 12-ounce bags. And we added cold brew today. So you'll see a cold brew tab. We have the Awake Not Woke, Frank 01, Flying High, and French Vanilla all in 1-pound bags of cold brew. It's got a coarse grind, so it's not as thin. That's why we're doing a 1-pound bag, that actually bigger bags.
I can reacquire it, but nothing yet.
Check it out, man. Check it out. We need as many people as we can to support us. I'm trying to do something insane. Get an automatic coffee maker. Or automatic, well, they're called fully automatic coffee machines. And there's no way I'm making it tonight because because the machines cost
hopefully the audio and video.
But what I'm trying to do is get enough for the down payment to get financing for the machine, and then
we have too much control over
either
that,
buy this van
other
that they
than
keep
just trying to
texting
stay
about,
out of certain areas. But it kind of seems
what should
to be
I do?
happening
Should I get a
everywhere.
van or should I just buy another trailer? Sell my trailer. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see.
4431, 4471. 4431, go for both. Three Larpenteur Avenue East, Tumble Fresh Coin Laundry. Assist medics with a male laying on the ground groaning after playing with the urinal. 4431, spot copy. 1934.
New message.
New
message.
Kids sitting in
2365 in the area.
New message.
Copy.
New message.
there.
That's 182, code 4.
FLX, whatever
It's
that
not
is.
far from where it belongs. No window. Yep.
Go for it.
Kate, will he give it to me at cost? And so I can tell him I know the cost? Because this dentist may actually do it. The dentist is pretty cool. You can send me an email with it, and I'll talk to the dentist when I go in this week and be like, hey, if they'll do it. I'll give all the companies huge shout outs on the channel.
Give Williams a call real quick.
This patrol is from Ramsey County, Minnesota. Ramsey County. This is the Ramsey County Sheriff Department. The Cat 4 team.
Let me just figure out what they're doing. I think they're just trying to determine whether or not it's...
Yeah.
It's still, everything's still clear.
All right, sorry, backseaters. Got to mute you real quick. I got a call, and Chad's going to call our partners real quick.
All right, so they've had to mute it for a second. I've had to mute it. Kind of wish there was something else going on. Because that's a problem with this one. It's a little boring when you're just watching them kind of run around. The police chase was pretty cool. Oh, yo, so he was shooting. Oh, he had a rifle when he was shooting. Gotcha. Yeah, he had a rifle when he was shooting at him. But that was earlier. That's what we started off this live stream with. Yeah, now I'm getting all the ads because I went and looked up the Martinsville Speedway race. So now I'm getting all the ads. I really hope that that's on the... I really hope it's the spring break week for us. Here's a good story for any of you guys in the trucking industry that are worried about autonomous trucks. Embark Trucks, which is an autonomous trucking company. It was the first autonomous trucking company to haul freight across the country under robot control, has said that they are laying off 70% of their workforce and they're closing their offices in Houston and Southern California. Locomotion also denied published reports it was closing, but acknowledged laying off an unspecified number of employees. Embark said it was laying off 230 employees by the end of the second quarter and is looking for a buyer. Liquidation is another option. That's crazy. So you guys don't have to worry about all you truck drivers out there that, you know, they've been talking up this autonomous trucking, right? So these robot, you know, trucks for a long time. I've been saying it forever. It's not going to happen anytime soon. And I was right. I usually am. When it comes to that kind of stuff, because I know a lot about it. Mike said, just got some coffee. Yeah, we got to sell one more of these coffee bags right there. One more of these coffee bags, and we will be giving away a TV tonight. Just one more. Uno Mas Moro. But shout out to you, Mike. Yeah, you about to wake up America.
Well, I suppose I can unmute us for now. Thomas had to step out of the car for a phone call, so I'll be honest, I'll probably throw you back on mute once he makes his way back in here, just to make sure.
You're watching me, not them. But
don't be surprised, I guess, if you're muted for another second. But
sitting there.
Yeah.
Someone said, yeah, Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, etc. Can't get it to work yet. Yeah. See, I saw some reports that Tesla was working with Waymo to test their semi-autonomous trucks. But Waymo still needs a driver behind the seat, so it's not really, autonomous. Well, I mean, it is. But in Tesla, I don't believe their semi has any actual, it's not like their car where it does the pilot. I don't believe their semi has any of that capability yet. But you'd still need a driver there. Here's the truth, and I've said this, especially when we talked about trucking all the time. I said that as soon as they put one of these, these trucks are mass produced on the roadway, you're going to have serial, habitual accident causers. That's not an expression, but you know what I mean. Because think about it, Louisiana, they just a couple of years ago, they arrested like 40 people that were, from people that were driving cars, to the tow truck companies, to medical practitioners, including doctors, to lawyers, to judges, that all had this big ring, so they would go and cause an accident with a semi-truck by like having 4 cars, right? So all 4 cars would be these bad actors, and there'd be a truck. First car, they would do chain reaction braking. And so they all get into an accident, or the first car breaks, the second car breaks, they don't get in an accident, third car breaks, last one breaks, semi hits those 2 people then sue the trucking company, citing medical, and they just arrested a ton of people, not just, a couple of years ago, arrested a ton of people, and I think some of them just pled guilty for that, and there were judges involved, medical doctors, everybody was involved in it. And that's the thing about all these semi-autonomous, trucking and all that. It's not going to work because you're going to get one person that's going to be like, oh, that's an autonomous truck. Because you know what the computer can't predict? That person going like this. Just can't do it. Now, granted, there's cameras in all those trucks so they could capture if it is someone else's issue. It doesn't matter. The liability on those things, once they realize that people are going to deliberately use them to cause accidents, it's just not even going to work. You know what I mean? It's just not even going to work. That's my humble belief about all that. I've been saying that for a long time, too.
Can I get a case number? Case number for you is going to be 035617. That's 035617.
Becky said, did anyone hear about Tesla that's saying they're gonna put something in someone's car that if they don't make the car payment, your car is gonna drive to the repo place itself? Still in the planning stages, but how crazy. I doubt, does Tesla do their own financing on their vehicles? Is it Tesla financing? I didn't think it was. I thought it was outside banks. And that's I don't know how they could do that. I like Teslas. I think they're interesting. They're not practical because of the amount of time I drive and shit, I don't want to deal with that. Someone said it's Ford, not Tesla. What, that's going to do the repo thing? I don't know. Ford EVs are going to do that? Ford electric vehicles are going to repo. Can you imagine? If you're spending money on an electric vehicle, well, see, the only reason they're doing that is they're trying to market it to people that can't afford it. That's why they're doing all these tax breaks and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, go buy an electric vehicle that you can't afford, so you're going to miss your payments. And then when you miss your payments, you're still going to owe that money, but our car is going to self-repossess itself. Fucking stupid. Because think about that. It's not like you stop owing the money. Because you know what happens when you have a repossession? It's fucking stupid. So say you have a repossession, you owe 20 grand on the car. They take the car back, they sell it at auction for 12 grand. You owe the difference. You still have to pay the difference. They'll sue you, they'll get a judgment, they'll garnish your wages, whatever they do. But you still owe that money. So like with all these electric vehicles, imagine that people go and do it. They try to get some government surplus while all these big, all Ford and Tesla, they're all getting government subsidies anyway for producing these vehicles. And then they have a self-repoing car where if you miss the payments, the car gets repossessed. The lender has to auction that vehicle off. I believe they have to auction that vehicle off. They can't sell it wholesale. It has to go through an auction, which would wholesale it. And then you still owe that money, yet the dealer's already got the money, right? Because the dealer's, paid for the car. The lending institution is going to get their money one way or the other, because they're charging exorbitant interest rates now. Like I applied for a truck loan the other day, but granted, I have a motorhome, I have a trailer, and I have a car, all in my name. So I knew the truck, or not a truck loan, but a van for the coffee side. And I got approved, even though I have all that stuff. I have over entirely too much money in car payments that are in my name. I got approved, but the interest rate was like 15%. I mean, I don't know what it is. My credit's not that bad, but I got a bank loan offer for $60,000 because I was trying to just bootstrap this whole thing, to open more locations. I got another offer. I had one before that was like $30,000 for like 30% interest or some stupid number. I just got another one, and these are from banks. These aren't from like the shitty loan. I just got another one, 24% interest on a $60,000 loan. I'm like, I can't do that. I'll never be able to do it. I'll never be able to pay it back or at least make any money. It's fucking insane. But that's what they do it. I mean, we were thinking about selling our house and buying a new house, a little bit bigger one. But then, because our house is worth more than what we even paid a year ago. But our interest rate, so when we're breaking down the payments and everything, even though we could afford a little bit more of a house because our house is worth more, and we have some equity in it because of the cash down, the interest rate means that our buying power is actually less than what our home is now worth. So, which means that we'd have to put an even bigger down payment, which we don't have. So we just decided that we're just going to fix up this house. We're going to move one window, and we're going to knock down a window, take the door off of that wall, put a window there, put it over on the other side, and just make it, and then so I could put the motorhome in the back, get it out of the driveway, and then we're going to make the backs with a nice deck. And the only thing I haven't figured out is a deck. If I build a deck there, it's got to go over the crawl space. So I think I need to build something in the deck that will lift up so you could still access the crawl space. And I don't know if that does, and I'm not a building person, so I don't know if the code would mean that can I block that and still have it under code? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy stuff, man. So Mike said, I have a cane and one half leg. My payments are 0. Yeah. Mindy said, that's what it's like when you try to get a loan for a wheelchair van, 18% interest for only 1/3 of the cost of the van. No, they offered the full value of the van, but I just went to see if it was still available again, even though I just got a text that it was. Someone was already trying to buy it because those vans just go like crazy, I should have got one a while ago. I should have just rented it, is what I should have done. But, one more coffee bag and we're giving away a TV. Just one more right there. Link is in the chat. You can use Shop Pay when you check out. Break up your payments.
Well, it's a good spot. We are going to switch drivers. Chad's starting to get bored, so I'm going to let him drive and make some decisions on where we go.
4431. You can cancel my next 4441. Copy.
Tell you what, you had the worst mount ever.
All right. It's not that bad.
2361, 2365.
I don't know how you use it.
Cut back on the Twinkies. We'll work it out. That's personal. Twinkie sounds good right now.
I was once in a Twinkie eating contest as a kid, but I couldn't get my wrapper open.
Yeah, Tumbleweed said you're a general contractor. Nothing about code, but you still want to access the crawl space. Yeah, the way I was thinking about it is essentially imagine the deck, right? Because the crawl space is essentially right under a window. what I want to do is take the window out, put it where the door is. That's on the side of the house. Take the door out and put it where the window is, right? So then the back door will go to our backyard instead of the side of the house, which is still our backyard. It's all fenced, but you know what I mean? The crawl space entrance is directly under that window. And so what I was thinking about doing is building a deck that comes out that side and then essentially having the easiest way I can imagine it in my head or describe it would be to like a small pallet, right? That you'd have like an engine shipped on or something. And essentially that just lifts straight up so you can access the crawl space and you just move it off to the side and then there's a big ass hole there. Or maybe it should flip up to block the door so nobody will walk out and fall in. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Have it lift up and then lock into place when it's lifted up. Yeah, probably something like that. I just didn't know if it has to be code. And then one of the contractors that was working here at this place was telling me that if I move that door, because there's already a window there, there's probably no need to, it's not structural, so I could probably do it without pulling a permit. I don't know how true that is, because there's going to be the headers already there because the window's there and the door is on the other side. And they're about the same width and everything. That's the plan. That's the plan for this summer is to try to do that. I got to figure out how to make like a gravel driveway in half of the yard. Because if I bring the RV back there, it's just going to sink into the yard. Because our yard, we think, what are those things called? French drain? Is that what they're called? Because our backyard floods pretty bad when we have a lot of rain. And then there's definitely a big there's definitely a big sub pump underneath our living room that sucks the water out from the backyard and it eventually drains into the front. But we don't know where the French drain is because I got a feeling it's clogged if that can happen. But because our backyard, it gets muddy as hell when it rains. But yeah. The house across the parking lot in the back road just lost its roof. Looks like it was wind. Holy shit. Really, Chris? Holy shit. Be safe, dude. Be safe. Where are you, Chris? Where do you live? So the cops are behind someone. Are they going to pull him over? Probably not. These cops haven't done anything really for the past 2 hours. They've just been driving around.
Yes, I can just. Well, yeah.
Mike, you bought one bag of coffee, so it's going to ship UPS first class.
It would be sweet. LPR is like
yes, we are both pit trained.
Probably. And yours will ship on Monday as well, Mike.
That was
you chose class. Priority, so it's probably going to ship priority.
It was a fun class.
Unless the shipping is the same, and then I ship in first class. Like if it's the same amount of time. But typically it's whatever you choose. So if you choose priority mail, that's what it ships. Unless, like if priority mail has a 2-day transport or like what do you call it? 2-day transit, and then US or first class because it's under £1, the box. If that has a 2-day transit, I'll do first class because I actually make a couple of bucks on it. If it takes like 3 days for first class and 2 days for priority, then you get priority because that's what you chose. Do you know what I mean? I just try to get it there when I promised I'm getting it there. Chris is in Ohio, so it was Ohio that did it. Ooh.
What do you think? Should we
get the house plans and county plans of your area? Akron, Ohio, he said. Storms are going through Ohio now. Looks nasty. Is that where Reed Timmer was earlier? Was he in Ohio? I know he was out somewhere talking about it. Chris, he's updated us all and said it is pouring outside. He's not going out. Was it a home that lost its building, Chris, or a commercial business? Was it a home? You should go out there and at least make sure they're okay. If it was a home.
Chad did
if you could do it so safely.
Field training.
If it was a home. I didn't see what he said.
Indeed.
I know, Chris. Pop on your live stream, buddy. Go live on YouTube or Facebook. We'll bring you up live.
Yes. I'm actually training
a Victorian home? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully no one was there. Are the police already there or fire there? If they're not, dude, you should just run over there real quick and make sure everybody's out of that house and not hurt. If you could do so safely. Holy shit. That's some crazy shit, Chris. Hopefully they're all okay.
Big reader.
Yeah, they gave it to you in school.
One more of these coffee bug out bags, and we are giving away a TV on YouTube tonight. So link is in the chat right there. Buy a coffee bug out bag. Use the shop pay to check out. It helps you. Breaks up the payment, makes it more manageable.
Did you answer questions?
And we will get that over to you.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to kind of grow up in it and see it firsthand. And
Matt said he went for a full upper denture when you were 22.
My parents,
Best decision ever. Too expensive for those teeth. Yeah.
When it comes down to figuring out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. Yeah, I always kind of knew what I wanted because, like I said, I was always kind of consumed by it, and I was intrigued by the work, and I wanted to do it, and
Facebook.
Next thing you know, here I am, so no regrets.
Did you make a duplicate order?
Yeah.
Jenny H on Facebook. Oh, you know what? You probably did one of the ads. You may have done a duplicate order, Jenny.
We got the lumber thing on this jacked up.
I don't know if Jenny's here on Facebook. Is there a troll discount today? Not yet.
I do have the lumbar all the way up.
I probably should use that more honestly.
Oh, someone gonna buy a bug out bag?
They want to know more about you, Chad. Tell about your career.
About my career. Well, it all started back in 2014. No, I started in the jail in 2014. Spent 2 years there. The jail or any type of correction facility, I think should be something that's mandatory, honestly, for people getting into law enforcement. 2 years in the jail will teach you a lot about yourself, a lot about the job, a lot about people, and it really kind of, it'll let you know if you're ready to take the next step and get into law enforcement, because the jail was a tough job. I'll say that, but
we are trying to monitor where we're at with the freezing. There's not much we can do except when we see it happening, try to drive away from said freezing.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd get so much on these busy roads.
It's like a cloud's following us.
I almost wonder if, like denser populations with more people moving around, if that affects the network in some way. Like, when you're at the fair and like sometimes you can't make a phone call because
it's congestion.
Yeah. I wonder if that affects our video. Will you run this?
I did.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I figured you. Gotta make sure my trainee is paying attention, right?
Hey, I'm just here to learn. It's about 35 degrees out, so above freezing, which here in Minnesota we call sweatshirt and short weather. This is when you start seeing people go to the stores and they are starting to wear shorts, but then have a hoodie on. It's quite hilarious.
That's what I do. I'm wearing shorts and a hoodie right now. Try not to wear pants. which I always wear shorts. Oh no. See, I knew they were going to do this. They fucking increased the price of the fucking van. Because now there's demand. I'm not doing it.
Each number's going to be 99.
I just came close to buying a van, but I'm not doing it. They just increased the price. Oh, no, they didn't.
9952, copy, thank you.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome.
So we're still on Maryland, westbound over Interstate 35, which is correct me if I'm wrong, the border between East and Central?
Yeah, so, yes, East and Central districts in St. Paul. It's generally the line. For all the borders, as you get into downtown, the line kind of gets weird. I'm not going to go into all the boundaries.
Yeah, that western border's goofy.
Can we describe a pit? A pit is a pursuit intervention technique used when a car is fleeing. Essentially, it is used to bring a pursuit to a safe end.
Yes.
Essentially, you're using your vehicle to... How do you put it, Chad? What's the correct term?
So, yeah, I mean, there's a sweet spot on the car that you want to kind of get to with your bumper, right in the middle of where that rear axle is and the bumper. And it really comes down to positive contact, which is putting a little bit of pressure on the car, and then you make your pit, which is an aggressive turn into the car, causing it to spin around and hopefully, you know, end up disabled in a ditch or you know, somewhere safe where you can kind of surround it and pin it in and keep it from moving.
It's a tool. We definitely would love to get these stolen vehicles, carjacked vehicles, before a pursuit is even necessary.
Yes.
There's a reason we operate the way we do and the vehicles we do it with. Anytime you have a pursuit, you run the risk of things happening. So we do what we can.
Yeah, you know, a pit looks simple on video, but there's a lot of things going on and kind of mental calculations and a lot of information you're trying to process at the same time. So it's quite the difficult technique to pull off, but a lot of these guys out here make it look easy.
69, EOT.
Have a good night at 2001.
You gotten a good pit yet?
I haven't. We got certified. I've been pit trained for several months now. See that one?
Mm-hmm. Kimberly asked, is it possible to buy one of the glass Declaration of Independence tumblers separately? I love the one I received with my bundle. As of right now, no. However, if you buy another Patriotic SF ammo can bundle, it'll ship on Monday and it'll come with one. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Any other indicators, but it's tough to tell.
Yeah, I didn't see much.
My wife is about to get pissed at me. I'm buying a van. Yeah, these guys are cops. They're Ramsey County Sheriff.
We're not going to tell you how many
King
cars.
Doctor said your dad stole your glass. Well, here, I'll give you the link.
No,
buy another bundle.
Yeah, I mean,
we're trying to raise as much.
It happens with the job we do.
Buy another bundle right now and you'll get it. Because we have those. We have 10 of them right now in stock. And the books, you guys are going to be extremely happy with the books. I'm not even going to tell you what they are, but they're really cool.
I know Kevin did a couple of years ago. I think
Kimberly said
was watching
he planned on buying the bug out bag instead of the Patriotic SF bundle.
Over the fog line.
But you can buy both.
And hit them on traffic.
Buy both, Kimberly.
Okay. But it happens.
Where is this taking place? This is in Ramsey County, Minnesota.
Here's a good one for you, since, you grew up around it. Did you always want to be a cop when you were younger? Or what was your dream job if you didn't pick a cop?
I never really thought about anything other than a cop. I did like For, old cars, muscle cars, I thought about, trying to get into the business of restoration, but that I didn't really have any resources for it.
Buy them both. Plus, Kimberly, you may win a TV if you buy one of the coffee bug out bags today, because we're going to do a...
watching my mom and dad get ready for work, listen to the stories. Sometimes I'd be at home listening to the radio, and I just...
interest rate on this thing.
Thought it was super cool.
All right, so here's my question for you guys. The honest question right now. Should I buy a used Dodge Ram ProMaster? It's high miles, but, under 100,000. It's in decent condition. Fucking expensive. And they raised the price by like $2,000 since I started the checkout process. Oh, God. Part of me is saying... Because here's essentially, because then I could have the van to use for promotion. I can build the portable coffee right in the back of the van. But it's a Dodge. And it was used for like it's got a cool platform on the top though. They just raised the price. I don't like that they raised the price because it's like, plus I think my wife is going to yell at me. I'm trying to decide, do I buy one or do I rent one? Because I can rent one for about half or for about double what the payment would be on this thing. Or do I just buy a pickup truck, keep my trailer, build that into a concession trailer, and then just pay off my car? I don't know. Something's telling me not to do it. It's a 2014 too, so it's not that good of a deal. Here, watch. I'll show it to you. New snipping tool, but it is the high one. There. It is a high cube. I just don't like the Dodges. Kind of like the rack on the top. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off. Something's telling me to hold off. Someone said Dodge loves to throw transmissions. Yeah.
So how many hours are we into this marathon? 5 hours?
Convert the trailer and investing money that you saved in the company. Well, I would still need to buy a truck.
Yeah, so bear with us.
Leanne said stop spending money. Got to spend money to make money. That's a part of being a business owner.
Different ride-along policy.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you guys are, on the fence of actually doing a ride-along, I say go for it because, it's
good. Do not buy.
It could be really boring, or it could be
pretty
really
nice.
fun.
You could wrap it in the Rational American. Yeah.
There's a lot of good people in law enforcement. A lot of good personalities.
Because if I found a truck,
I don't think you would regret it. I guess is kind
they don't really have any though.
Let's kind of just run up and down. Since we're over here.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do it. It's not the one I wanted. I wanted the Ford Transit High Cube one.
This Frogtown?
That's what I wanted.
Yeah. No? Yes?
Who are we talking?
I'm sorry. I'm
No, I don't have a truck anymore. I sold it because the dealer prices were through the roof. So I had the 2021 Silverado, the Trail Boss. I sold that for a profit back to the dealer. And then I bought a car, hated the car. So I sold that back to the dealer for a loss. Bought another truck and had that for 2 months. And then the dealer called me and said, hey, we'll buy that truck from you for a profit. So I made $6,000 on that truck and sold it. And now I drive my wife's car because she broke it. So I have to drive it. But it's a Subaru, so it can't pull it can't pull the 20-foot trailer we have, which is brand new. I've only used it for the rallies. But the Subaru can't pull it. It can pull it around the warehouse, but it can't pull it on the highway. It's like it maxes out its weight limit. I think it's actually over the weight limit. So part of what I was thinking is just either one, trying to sell the trailer and buy a smaller trailer that I could tow behind the Subaru, or find a really cheap truck that looks okay and use my existing trailer. And then build the coffee cart in the back of the existing trailer, or the coffee trailer in the back of the trailer. But there's a whole nother thing to take into account, guys, that I have neglected to mention. I am not handy at all. I say I can do everything, but in my wise old age, I've realized that I'm not very good at doing the construction type stuff. Do you know what I mean? All right, April, can you send me a Slack message and let me know how we're going to do this TV giveaway on YouTube? Because we sold another one. So now we are going to be doing a TV giveaway right now, once April tells me how to do it and what I have to do. So you're going to have to, oh, shit. Oh, that's a regular cab, though. And then they have a 2019 Ford F-150 regular cab with 60,000 miles. It's got a truck cap, though, and I like truck caps. But it's a regular cab, and it's not black either. It's a really clean truck, though. I just got to stop looking at cars. Because in all reality, I need to pay off or trade in one of my other cars, and I don't have time to deal with all that now. Buy an actual food canteen trailer. Yeah, do you know how much they are, dude? Canteen trailers? They're so expensive. Matt said, may sell the trailer and get you a van or that you could use with a business and personally. Yeah, well, the van... That's the thing is nothing is going to be actually mounted in the van. So I'm building a platform that everything's going to be on, and then you just remove it with a forklift. And I already have the warehouse, so I could just take it off, put it in there, and then use the van for whatever else. I don't know. So April has said you could drop into the CVL YouTube and everyone could go there and do it through the Nightbot. Once you give them enough time to get to YouTube, let them know that they will have. Okay. All right. So everyone has to get to YouTube. The link that's April is putting in the chat. Everyone has to get to that main YouTube page. We're giving away a TV in approximately 5 minutes. We're going to give away a flat screen television to someone in 5 minutos. That's Spanish for minutes. That's how good I am at that stuff. But we're going to be giving away a television. The hardest part with my current trailer is I'd have to cut the concession window into the side of the trailer. And that is something if you mess up on, you got to replace the whole side of the trailer. That's what scares the shit out of me. That's why I haven't done it so far. Because in all reality, I could pull it with a motorhome. I could just wrap the motorhome. You know what I mean? But everyone has to get to the main YouTube page. Because we're giving away a TV, but you got to be on that YouTube page in order to be qualified to do it. So I'll wait a minute. what I'll do is I'll go and I'll look at this and see how many people are on that YouTube page. Actually, let's do this. Oh, this is the old video. Wow, that just screwed me up. All right. So we can't. We still must have over 100 people that are watching on other platforms. Like 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're giving away a TV. But you got to be watching on the main YouTube page because you're going to end up having to type something into the YouTube, and that's how you're going to be entered to win. Okay? So everyone get over there. I'll give everyone a few minutes. April is going to keep spamming it in the chat 24/7, so you're on the right YouTube page. I can tell more than half of the viewers, not including Rumble, I don't know how many we have on Rumble, but more than half are on there. But you got to be in the chat, so make sure you're chatting. It's available. April, make sure the subscribe so they can chat. Make sure that is set to like no limit, please. So everyone will be able to chat too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like 4 or 5 minutes we'll do it.
MEH 314 on the Bible.
Cat team started off with 3 guys who were Monday through Friday, but we worked all hours.
Yeah, you guys had some late nights.
Yeah, we used to put in some hours when we first started. The activity was confusing.
Yeah, God rides it is.
352 checking status.
Now we got an afternoon shift, with I think it was posted as an afternoon shift, correct? When you guys started?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I think initially the idea was Monday through Friday, 4 to midnight. But it changed a little bit. We work 4 to 2. A lot of things kind of seems like midnight to 2 a.m., 3 a.m. is kind of the golden hour when it comes to, safely pursuing cars and kind of attacking the criminal element. So,
what's up,
I think
John?
It's a good idea that we stay out a little later.
No, the giveaway is too hard to do on Facebook with our Nightbot. We can do it easily on YouTube. That's why I'm asking people to go to YouTube, just to make it easy for us. After all, we are giving away a TV. So I'm just trying to make it easier for me when we're doing it. So that's why we're asking people to go to YouTube. You can go back to your platform after Facebook or Twitch. You can go right back after Rumble. But the reason why we're asking people to go to YouTube is because it makes it way easier for us to do it when we're doing it an open one like this, because we're not doing it just for orders today. We're doing it's open to anybody that happens to be in the YouTube. So Leanne Smith is laughing about me driving an ice cream truck. I could pull that off. John Murphy said you have no link for YouTube. I don't know why, but I will put it in the chats again because I know April's spamming it. Here, John, I'm replying it directly to you, so there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if you're from YouTube, type. Yeah. You just got to make sure you can type in the chat, too. So this comment, we turned off all the restrictions so everybody can comment in there. And I don't care what your politics or anything. This is an open TV giveaway. It doesn't even matter who you is or what you do's. That's how we talk now. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. Burp. Yeet, yeet. Something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Beach Bombetta said you only watch on YouTube, sometimes Rumble. Yeah. Win Biden's brain contest soon. What? Where you from, son? Where you from? All right, we'll do the giveaway at 9:20 Eastern is where we'll tell you what you got to type in into the chat in order to be entered to win. At 9:20 Eastern, I'll leave it open for 5 minutes once we do it, and then we will draw. April will draw the winner. All right, but so in a few minutes, trying to give people a chance. Trying to give people a chance.
St. Paul ended up advising on it, I believe.
You guys have really good odds right now because we don't have a lot of people watching on YouTube. 168 people. You have really good odds. You know what sucks though is my thumbs up for this video don't even have 171 people. So give it a thumbs up too, will you?
It was a fresh cat guy getting reunited with this vehicle.
Bree said, stop giving away free stuff. It's not helping. I know.
Does dispatch send certain calls to city cops and sheriff's office? Different dispatchers. St. Paul has their own channels. St. Paul.
You could be in both, but you're only entered to the giveaway if you're watching on the main YouTube channel,
East,
unfortunately.
Which is 3. Sheriff's office, our contract cities operate
April said when he tells you what to type in the chat, only type it once. If you type in it more than once, it will disqualify you. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Only type it once.
Attached to that.
Matter of fact, we won't even wait right now. We'll just do it right now. And I'll leave it open till 9:25. For a chance to win a TV, you have to type in capital letters TV in the YouTube chat. At 9:25, we will draw the winner at random. Only type it once, April said.
You ever been to Alliance Field? Since they built it?
I have not. Can't say I'm into soccer. Sorry.
Yeah, same. Looks like a nice stadium though.
Oh, absolutely. Beautiful.
What used to be there? Target? No. I don't know.
Copy, thank you.
I don't know either.
2020.
I guess I don't know what side of Alliance Field this 911 hang-up is. Since you want to record a domestic on the side of the field, I didn't really see anybody on the side of it.
No, I didn't either. Maybe they were on the other side.
2020.
Busy little area of west over here, or Snelling and 94.
It's nice to see people out and about.
4 more
yeah,
minutes.
That was, with COVID and stuff.
You want a chance to win a
eerie
TV?
days and nights.
TV in the chat.
Driving
Just
around
once. Don't type it more than once. You'll be disqualified. You got to be on YouTube, the main YouTube page. It's got to be in capital letters.
Remember when they had like the order that like you couldn't even go to like family's house?
Yes. Yeah.
You essentially were quarantined.
American Eagle asks, when does riot season start? Hopefully never. Hopefully never. It's kind of cool to see all the new names because there's some people I've never even seen before that are typing the TV because they want to win a TV. I think it's cool to see the new people. Tomorrow night I'm going to be live too. I may give away another one, but we may do a patriotic box bundle because now I have to sell these patriotic as F ammo can bundles because I bought all this stuff for them thinking that everyone was going to buy them. Donna said, you rarely chat, just lurk. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Or what I'll do is I'll get a bunch of... I'll get emails from people that watch all the time but never comment. Bree Dixie said, ain't shit free in life and a TV doesn't help, period. Well, Bree, you can go away then if you want to be negative all the time. A TV can help because you get a brand new TV that you could then sell if you really need money. It's a fucking TV. God damn, I hate people like that. And you've been here a long time, Bree. You know who I am. That was weird. The video just skipped like that.
The one dark out.
Someone said, Steve, if you do the emergency response training, I'll order and send you a sticker to match mine that says treat them and eat them. Yeah, it is actually something. It may be less of the training and more of just raising money for the supplies to outfit, because I talked to a couple of law enforcement agencies that say that's really where they need the help. They have, through their local agencies, they have the training capabilities. They don't have the oh, he's got no lights on. He's getting pulled over.
Some bordering town.
They don't have the necessary supplies to outfit their vehicles to be non-transport emergency vehicles, because that kit, in order to do that, it's like probably $4,000 or $5,000, including the AED, $4,000 or $5,000 in supplies. If that cheap, it's typically more. Yeah, he's got no lights on. Go get him. Oh, did he throw something out the window?
Here, let's try to get this guy's attention. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he fixed it.
Yeah, he turned him on.
Beautiful.
Murph Dog, what's up, buddy? One more minute. If you're watching on the main YouTube page, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and you also type TV in capital letters on the chat.
St. Croix County.
Corinne 2721 said, I love the ammo cans. It's for my brother's birthday. Thanks, Steve. No problem. They're covering the house with a giant tarp thing off of the ladder truck. Wow. He did it fast. All right, April will send me the winner via Slack, and then we'll announce it right on the air. He did throw something out the window, yeah.
Can't do 35 unit 94.
Is the cop in a marked car?
That's okay. You can get
A pocket of St. Paul that I am unfamiliar with.
Mario, 2004.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever taken this.
Oh, so okay, this is 35.
Yeah, so get off at 7th and flip her around.
They're not marked? Gotcha.
I'll turn the LTAC on here, Evan.
April is typing. Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson, you just won a TV, homie. Zach Thompson. You won a 55-inch flat screen Roku television. Now, you have two ways. First thing you got to do is email me, steve@puretruthcoffee.com, steve@puretruthcoffee.com. And then I'll send you an email back. And then we started doing a new thing too, where instead of just shipping you the TV, if you live near a Best Buy or sometimes a Walmart, we can just place it and you can go pick it up. So you could do that tomorrow. But yeah, you won a TV, Zach. Congratulations to you. 55-inch flat screen smart Roku television. Fuck yeah. So you just got to send an email to steve@puretruthcoffee.com, steve@puretruthcoffee.com, steve@puretruthcoffee.com. And we'll get your information. And depending on where you live, if you got a Best Buy close to you. That's what I did for the last one. The last one who won up in Buffalo. They're like, yeah, we got a Best Buy pretty close. And so I ordered it. They picked it up within an hour. And he's the one that took the photo with him laying down with the Wake Up America Wake Up America t-shirt. That's the only thing I asked Zach, is that you take a picture of the TV and allow me to post it on social media. You don't need to be in the picture if you don't want to. Just, But shout out to you. You have one across the street. What time are they open? They're closed, but it'll be there for you tomorrow. Because what I'll do is I'll send you a confirmation. And just make sure you send me your real name if you're using a fake name. But yep. Hopefully, I'm gonna check too and make sure you've ordered coffee from us too. Not that it matters. But should I make a discount? Because there's we can't always do stuff for free, but we can a lot. And so what I'll do right now is, because Bree is kind of being a negative Nancy tonight, so I'm doing a 7% discount off everything in our store for the next 24 hours using promo code Bree. Did I do it right? all one-time subscriptions. Boom, right there. Use promo code BREE, B-R-E-E, and save 7% off your entire order. You could order a patriotic bundle. You could order a coffee bag bundle. 7%. And to be honest, because she was complaining because we're giving away free shit. So if you make a purchase right now, it kind of spites her a little bit. And it trust me, that's what it makes. So she is our troll of the night. And that link I just put in there, you can click on that link, go shopping, and the promo code's automatically going to be there. So, how about that, Bree? All right, so he's going somewhere. Lights and siren. Whoop, whoop. Use that link that I just put in the chat. And for every $1 you spend, Bree will shed a tear. And make sure you thank her when you make your purchase.
Are we bought it as is it or we turn it back? Nope, they don't have to just follow it in 4 days. We're going to return to St. Craig.
Who are they in a chase with?
Yeah, St. Craig's going back to State Station.
St. Craig, Ramsey County to St. Craig, we would prefer one spot stay at a distance.
You can buy a bag of coffee, you can buy a coffee box, a Patriotic as F ammo can bundle, whatever you want to buy. Yeah, this is,
Alright.
I think they said they're by St. Paul, Minnesota right now.
Ramsey 2759 will try to sticks at Mounds at 94.
Oh, they're going to try to get some stop sticks out. You got a police chase going on. Boop, boop. It's a free-for-all. I like what you did there, Murph.
Ramsey County to St. Craig, what's this guy wanting for?
Come on, guy.
Hey, Mike, I just had to buy a new coffee maker myself because I broke the glass, like, coffee thing for our home coffee maker. And then I bought another one, but it doesn't fit our coffee maker. So I just went to Walmart right before the show, actually, and bought a new coffee maker. At Walmart, we bought the same coffee maker that we had for $30. They're cheap as shit. And it's a good one. But right now, if you want to save 7%, and guys, keep in mind, if you buy a coffee bag, that 7% adds up, man. That's like what, $13? Something like that, right? 7, 14, almost $20 off using promo code BREE. Hell yeah. Because I guess she was having a bad day and was complaining that we're giving away free stuff. She said, you're going to irritate me like Q. I don't give a fuck. Bree, are you new here? You've been here a long time. You started complaining because we gave something away for free. And so I'm doing this as fun. I'm not doing it to be mean. You're saving people money, Bree. Doesn't that make it exciting for you? Aren't you excited as fuck? Doesn't that excite it? Isn't that excited?
Oakland and Earl, so no, go up here to Burns.
Well, Bree, you've been here for a long time.
Euclid and Earl?
Yep, so you want to go to Burns.
But because of this comment, you can fuck off. Ban her, guys. You don't talk about my fucking brother. What a fucking scum, dude. Ban him. Get rid of her. I don't care how long she's been watching. Talk about my brother. What the fuck, dude? People are awful.
Must that be a local?
No, just get up there.
Vehicle description again?
Those Clarence, Burns.
Next stop sign can be Earl. Get up to the stop sign.
5 moments, use the truck. Wisconsin might know. Come up to Conway Street. Or still westbound Conway Forest. County to the Ramsey County unit. It's a black, newer model, F-150, 4-door. We'll have a white light to the rear on the driver's side.
North here.
Passenger side, white light to the rear. Okay. Got a good plate?
Should be shut down.
Northbound Maple from Conway, proceeding at normal speeds. Now at Maple at 3rd Street.
Okay. Take this to 3rd.
3rd Street from Maple.
Should I go around to left?
Go Hudson. Left. Go Hudson. We're gonna gonna try to meet him up at Mariah.
Westbound 3rd Street with me. Section Maria, 3rd Street. Committed westbound 3rd Street for Maria.
This turns into Mariah. Clear right. Go. I always wanted to use that.
Just lock behind him, and if any other squads are getting involved in this, be advised I'm going to mark black F-150 as well. South Street now, northbound. 6-0. Balance at 6. Looks like they might be getting out of 94.
Yeah. Right here. Get with them.
We're committed to westbound 94.
Oh, hang on. Get the guy.
Vehicle is taken off the high range speed again, westbound 94 from now. Left lane.
Traffic with a green.
Green Broadway.
Foxtrot Romeo, Golf, 88. Approaching.
106. Westbound 94 from E.
From E, 35 E.
Just keep up with them.
I don't want to cut Mike off.
Thompson. They're westbound 94 under Minnesota. Now on the speaker.
Westbound 94. Thank you. They're on Delta 1.
Affirmative. And Bravo 592 is wondering if you have permission for steps. About 94, they're John Ireland, right lane.
Yeah, they exit from the freeway.
Alright, next read,
Are they chasing that truck?
Marion. It always exits Marion.
Yeah, that in Maryland.
I copy. It sounds like they might.
You know, like, I'm not going to say that much, but her comment, maybe she didn't realize it was fucking 2 years ago this month. Fucking bitch, dude.
Western.
I think we should stay on 94.
Let's see what he does.
Westbound St. Anthony from Western.
Yeah, go to Dale. She just over. Okay, get off of Dale. Get over. Get 3/4 of a mile.
Approaching Kent.
Get up to Dale.
Westbound St. Anthony approaching Dale.
There you go, baby.
Should be a white light to the rear. Is it that one?
Dale, St. Anthony.
Is that it over there? That's a truck.
Slow her down. It's probably him. Slow her down.
Westbound Dale Central.
That's Kyle. He already turned.
See, we're looking for him.
Ramsey County Sheriff for LTAC 1 for
Go.
pursuit.
Huh?
Westbound 94.
Let's try to parallel.
My bad.
Westbound Dale Fuller in the residential area.
Westbound Fuller.
Westbound Fuller approaching Toronto.
So if it starts to double back, let's get in position.
I'm sorry, what squad was that?
Got it.
163, clear assistance. Heavy.
That's got woo!
Black ice, baby.
Information for squad coming from Western Central 5 here is clear.
That's it, right?
Information at
Yeah.
2037.
God, that made me nervous.
It's alright. It's alright.
Alright, southbound Victoria.
Cut fist.
15 You got 2 squads right up.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's call St. Anthony from Victoria, Frontage Road, 94. Let's try to pick up before we finish.
Where's
St.
that?
Anthony from Milton.
Bucket A. That's her.
Still westbound parallel at 94 from Chatsworth. Don't let them see you on March, then it'll just be back on the freeway. St. Paul, Phoenix, just by Hamlin, St. Anthony and Hamlin. Northbound Oxford from St. Anthony. First one.
Go north here.
Northbound from Fuller.
Just parallel northbound in case he cuts. Because get up to Uni if you can. I'll get sticks.
Oxford University.
We're guessing at this point, buddy, but you got it.
Eastbound University from Oxford.
Westbound?
Yeah. Oh, excuse my language.
Affirmative. Those are Westbound University. Maybe you turn on University now going back west.
Westbound or eastbound? Unlock it.
West or east?
Where's he going?
I don't know what the person did.
So he was eastbound, Dave. Okay.
So they fucked it up. Oh,
No, it's just,
sorry.
Yeah. It's alright.
High rate speed, westbound University. Great.
It's alright.
Having a 25.
Approaching Hamlin. Westbound from Hamlin. 80, I think.
I think my daughter's up.
State traffic. 175, can you run? Westbound University in Haskell.
Yeah, they are driving it. And that truck, apparently, that I thought they were pursuing, that's a cop too. So this is like a whole undercover unit, I guess, because that truck was way undercover. God, right, Harley said he knew when they
going in
were
reverse, University of Snelling.
switch seats that
Lights up
something was
ahead.
going to happen, right?
Going northbound on Asbury from University.
Go north here then.
Northbound Asbury from Charles. Northbound Charles.
Yeah,
From Asbury.
I don't like how they don't have lights on when they're speeding like that. That's dangerous as shit. They turn them on for the intersections, but they are definitely speeding. Enough with the breeze shit.
I don't like not being in
I don't even
control.
want to give her the discount. I'm going to change the code from now on, too.
Westbound
No,
Charles.
it's a goofy thing for me too.
I'm changing the code to worthless.
Westbound Charles from
That
Snelling.
discount code is no good anymore. You got to use worthless, all one word.
I won't feel bad.
Discount code. That's what she is, worthless.
Southbound. Aldine from Charles.
South. Cut south when you can. Nope.
You think I should just cut south
Yeah.
at Snelling?
No. So you want as soon as you
Maybe
can.
he does have lights on. It doesn't appear that he does, but he is flying to not have lights on.
Doesn't look like it's good 6 at Aldine, high rate of speed westbound. No sticks.
Yeah, but if you want to get 7% off the store, you can type in worthless or just use the link that I just put in the chat. No, his lights aren't on. They're kicking them on when they get to intersections. His lights are not on right now. But you can use that link I just put in there, get 7% off your order. And just know that if you make a purchase, the people that suck ass, they hate it so much. Like all the detractors, when you support this show and you buy coffee and do all that.
Westbound from Vandalia.
Hopefully they cry. Like, seriously, I wish that of some people. Some people are just so fucking evil.
Calm down.
8170, code 1 on duty, high rate of speed, Captain Carlton.
Chop it up. There's not much you can do.
106. No St. Paul squad to leave the city.
See, his lights are off right now. He turns them on when he's going through the intersections and shuts them off.
Having the lights, I'll give you that.
It's fucking insane.
Alright, he's driving around vehicles.
That can't be pro policy there.
Gonna be
Or
probably
county
committed
policy.
northbound
He's
280.
driving like a
Committed
bat out of hell.
northbound 280.
Alright, get up there.
The lights are on now. They weren't on for the large majority of the
Still
chase.
northbound 280 from University.
He just passed 2 cops. They weren't even doing anything. Fuck, he's flying, bro.
How do you get on 280, Chef?
Yeah.
No, I went, got on.
Northbound 280.
There was one cop that just made a left right there. Got right, yeah, I saw that.
Please, get over. Get over. Should like record my voice.
Northbound 280, come up to Como.
Good job.
Guess the roads aren't slick there. I thought it would have been slicker. It's been a long chase, too. I mean, we're going on probably 20 minutes. Denise in Virginia said St. Paul police do not pursue stolen vehicles. Usually they get out of the way. Gotcha.
My headlights are no bueno.
If one of you guys really wants to take advantage of this 7% off discount, you should buy the coffee bundle, the bug out bag. Just saying. Use that link that I put in the chat, and the discount will automatically be applied to your card.
Yeah, we're a ways behind that, so.
I wonder, does it let you do it with the subscribe and save? I wonder. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, once you get off at
Broadway and Industrial Boulevard. Still westbound.
yeah, go westbound.
If you did the yearly bundle, does it?
Man, I'm testing these brakes today, baby.
Discounts, that's why. Well, if someone wants to make my night, do the yearly subscription for the Patriotic as F Ammo Can bundle. You buy 10 bundles, you get 2 free shipping on every bundle, plus a 20% off discount for everything for life in our store.
Oh, you want to throw the nuts?
We've had a lot of people do this. They're smart. They save money.
Yeah, we're paralleling just to the south.
Transmitting until this thing's done.
You just put the link in there. Have I heard or seen anything about the pursuit? No, I haven't seen anything since then.
Copy.
Thank you, Erica, for the Venmo message. Erica just offered to fight. Get out of the way.
Johnson over 35W.
Go north, right here.
Great, copy for you.
You can't hear, sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can, okay.
Are they just doing one car tonight, or do they have other cars out there?
Turn to normal speeds while in traffic.
I don't think we've even seen the car they're pursuing yet, have we?
He's coming west. So if we could get up here.
If someone wants to make my night, you can do the patriotic As F ammo can yearly bundle. Buy 10 monthly cans, you get the 11th and 12th month free, plus free shipping on every bundle. Plus, you get a lifetime 20% off discount code, good for you and you only, entitling you to 20% off every future purchase in the store. Ron Dorland said your headline is correct and we only have ourselves to blame for it. Yeah, man, it's like beyond I think some people are beyond repair.
Hit a car at the roll.
See, just hit a
I think people are evil, just like I said before.
Stick with Kyle.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you are Chad.
Yes.
Yeah, see, there's that undercover pickup truck.
Broadway at Adams.
Oh, you better hurry up. There's oncoming traffic, homie. Woo! See, that must be their policy. They turn off their lights. See?
Westbound Broadway at Adams, so right here.
Yeah, he's right in front of me. This car.
Westbound Broadway from Washington. Westbound Broadway at 4th Street, resume normal speed.
Is it right? Yeah, that's him with the back tail light out. Let's go up and throw sticks on him.
The undercover truck, maybe.
No,
do they drive a pickup truck? Oh, look, there's no license plates on that truck either.
2752, 59's right behind you.
Are there? No, there's no plates on that truck at all. That thing's undercover as shit. That's what, when I was on a call fire department, even though I was a full-timer, I was also on a call department too. The chief of that department had he had a really nice Ford F-250 that he had. It was all undercover like that with lights and sirens and all that. My lights in my car, and you could see them. I couldn't hide them because I wasn't gonna like drill into the grill. He spent a lot of time and drilled it all in. And it looks so nice.
Get sticks on him.
Mike said, I bought some coffee tonight. If I like what I get and how I get it, you will be my go-to guy, Steve. Oh, you're going to like the coffee. Don't worry about it.
13 from Marshall.
I do have a question for you guys. Someone complained the other day saying that they ordered the Italian roast, and you know the Italian roast is quite a bit more, it's more space in it, so it's very tight in the bag. And they complained. They actually gave me a 3-star out of 5-star because they said the bag was too small for the coffee, even though it's it's all weighed out, so it's the right amount. Should I just do bigger bags for you guys? Like, does anyone else have issues like the French roast, Italian?
Copy. I'm gonna try to.
Those are like a denser coffee, so they, or not a denser, the opposite of dense, so they take a lot more space in it. If you guys prefer, I'll use the larger bags. It'll just that'll have to switch all my freaking shipping boxes again.
We can try to get ahead of them with.
I want to make everyone happy. And the one person gave me a bad rating because they said the bag was small. I'm like, it's a 12-ounce bag of coffee. I don't think they were complaining about the actual weight. I think because the Italian roast is so tight. It's not supposed to be air. Yeah, that's true as well. That's why there's a valve on them. And that person ordered whole bean. A whole bean Italian it's hard to get it closed because there's just so much beans in there. And to weigh out 12.6 ounces because the bag itself is 6 ounces, it's hard to close them. Mike ordered Wake Up America, which he's going to love. Like I said, my new favorite is the Frank 01. And I'm pretty excited for the Blueberry Cobbler, too. I don't really like flavored coffee, but I'm excited for that one. But, yeah, the Frank 01, I believe, is my new favorite. Definitely with cold brew. Hands down, Frank 01 makes some amazing cold brew.
Oh.
This traffic's not helping. No.
Yeah, he has no plate or anything on that truck.
They don't have
Traffic's moving again. Westbound Broadway from 94.
You just wait till the end. Describe the Frank 01. It is the Colombiana Supremo beans. Very good. It doesn't like the Awake Not Woke when you do it cold brew, because those are Columbia Supremo beans too, which are larger beans. Like if you ordered the whole bean and you looked at that bean versus say like Wake Up America, that's a blend anyway. But if you look at the size of the beans, the Frank 01 beans or even the Awake Not Woke beans are bigger. They're on a scale. They're 17 out of 18 versus where a typical bean's like 13, 14 out of. Look at that cop. Look at all of them going. They're like, what are you guys waiting for?
No.
They're flying through that parking lot.
I think it's going north there. No.
Yeah, why are these cops going so slow? They're cops. They don't get it.
Go up Aldridge.
Tricia said you got 5 bags of Pure Truth in your cabinet and your kitchen smells like coffee 24/7.
Be careful, mate.
Yeah, we've never had complaints about the coffee. We've had complaints about packaging now, and we had complaints that I over sealed the bags because I package all the coffee. I grind it all up here myself. So I had the sealing machine that I used to seal them. I had it turned up too high, I guess, and so I over sealed and split the bag so it opened during shipping. Because they also had ground, and that's why that valve is important. Because when I do ground, typically I like to have the ground degas for 24 hours, but I don't always do that, especially if I'm grinding them to order. So I can't degas it. So typically, like with the one I like degassing though is the French vanilla. The French vanilla, after it's like degassed, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I don't think they've lost him. I think they're behind the person. That's what you hear on the scanner, although I'm talking a lot. Human Dilemma gave us a raid on Twitch. Shout out to you. How do you degas coffee? You just leave it open, so let it air out for the night. So basically, when I grind, a lot of times with the French vanilla, I'll take like 5 pounds and I'll grind it all up at once. And I just leave it with the cover, like where we store the beans. I just leave it open on the counter in the kitchen for the night with the cover like slanted. And so it just allows it to degas. And then you'll notice sometimes, like if you get the bags, the French roast does it a lot where the French roast will like expand. Like, so when you get the bag like feels like it's really full. And then if you press on it a little bit, the gas will come out from the inside. It's a one-way valve, so air doesn't get inside, it only comes out. So with the French vanilla, if you let it degas, it doesn't fill up quite as much. Top speed you ever tried was 121 miles an hour on an H1 freeway. Said you bought cold brew and the French vanilla. It was so good. Shared the coffee with your Illinois family. So just place another. We got rid of that other cold brew, so we added new cold brew. Wake Up America. Wake Up America. Frank 01, which by far Frank 01 is my new favorite. However, the Wake Up America and cold brew is good. You taste like the mocha and all. Oh, it's good. I'm like a coffee snob now. When it comes to cold brew, I think it's amazing. I wish I did it before that. Teresa said, when I gave your sister the ammo can, she loved the coffee, but I don't remember the name of it, so I ordered more and we'll send those too and ask how they liked it. Yeah. Thank you. My favorite now is the Frank 01, by far. It's what we're drinking every day. Actually, now I brought a bag of Harlem's Finest. So that's what we're drinking tomorrow. But Frank 01 is what I brew here in the store every day. I almost think it's going to take place in the house roast because it's good. Oh, Frost said, you ordered the ammo package on Tuesday. How much longer till I receive your order? It'll ship out on Monday. I was waiting for the books. So I just got the books today. I have everything else. So it'll ship out on Monday. The, Oh Frost on YouTube. It'll ship out on Monday. The t-shirts are going to ship separately. You'll get a separate, like, it'll say, thank you for your order. And then you'll look. Get out of my way. Get out of the way. He doesn't have lights on. You're blowing a red light with no lights. What the hell is he supposed to do?
Don't push him with the chopper behind.
The Frank 01 is like the roaster classifies it as like a light to medium roast. I would say it's a medium with a light or medium taste. You know what I mean? He should be using lights. This is fucking stupid.
Just stay back.
He just passed cops. Like they must know he's a cop.
He's found over the river.
He doesn't have lights on, and he just blew through 2 red lights like that, like fast, like kill somebody fast.
He's found Laurie coming up to Marshall.
It's insane.
It's alright.
Is someone gonna make my night tonight and do the yearly Patriotic As F bundle deal? That's where you get 12 ammo cans for the price of 10, free shipping on every ammo can, and you get 20% off permanently in the store off of all future orders. It's a hell of a deal. This chase is in Minnesota. It's like the St. Paul area in Minnesota. What time is it? 10. Stay live for a little bit more.
That's left, right? Yeah. See him up there. Yep. Just let him. Don't try not to push him.
Marshall and St. Anthony.
Get the chopper.
Westbound St. Anthony Parkway from Marshall. To pass cars, Broadway and traffic, westbound St. Anthony Parkway.
Oh, we could have cut him off. I didn't realize this.
Yeah, you know what, Don, you may be right about that. Maybe he does have lights in the front of his grill, so you can't really see him.
My bad. Didn't realize this. I don't either.
Or maybe he just has lights on. They're not flashing. You know, because some cars can do that where the lights will be on, like the blue and red lights. I don't think so, because we were watching the pickup truck that they were following that was also an undercover, and he was turning on all his lights at all the intersections. Like, he has no lights on. He has no police lights going. I was looking on the internet for a bug-out bag that came with coffee. Does anyone know anything like that? Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes, we do.
It's up there.
Don said your ex-cop car had lights in the front grille. My personal car had lights in the front grille. When I was a firefighter, they were just... But you could still see them. Like, we would see the reflection. Like, see, those are the lights. He just turned them on and then turns them right off. Oh, you know what? Maybe you're right.
See him? Right there. Yep, don't push him. We're not pushing him.
Maybe you're right. No, I don't know.
I get it. But we're going to let the chopper do its work. Stay close till he bails or try to be in position for sticks. It's all good. It's a big adjustment, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Von Weber from Emerson. We're up to Fremont.
They must be close. They were just prepping like they are.
Just let them go. Slow her down. Slow her down.
Like northbound Fremont from Weber.
Memorial Parkway.
Correction. Continuing on Weber, westbound. Coming up though. Alright, stop between Humble
Nope.
and Fremont.
Balin?
Oh, that's them right there.
Yeah.
That's good. We have
Stop.
speed again.
Let go.
Nobody got out. Still left on Weber.
You said nobody
Over
got out?
Humble.
No, some female got out and got back in.
2759, just be advised, it's occupied twice. Passenger is out of the vehicle.
So they're pursuing the truck. So maybe that truck we initially saw on the interstate. I don't understand this. They have the guy that's running from them, and they don't turn on their lights. It must not be wanted.
Drive from New.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, he's got no lights on when he's passing right there.
Did you ever get a description of the
Now he's got them on.
Sorry. Oh, slow down, Jim.
Alright, south on Osceola Road from Victoria for Victory Memorial.
They must have a no chase policy because the other cop is telling him to slow down. They must have some no chase policy or something.
Eastbound Oliver. Correction. Southbound 10 from Oliver. Can you attach me to 96 microphone? She'll be right. Southbound 10 from 43rd.
Come on, bus.
That bus doesn't give a fuck.
All the way up there.
Who's gonna make my night and order a yearly patriotic ASF ammo can bundle? I believe you could use shop pay for it too. I've seen other people do it, I believe.
Southbound from 40th.
Buy 10 bundles, 10 months of bundles, get the 11th and 12th month completely free. Free shipping. Plus, you get a 20% off discount that you can use off any future purchases in the store, and it's exclusive to you. We've had many people combine that with the yearly coffee club membership, so you're getting coffee at like $9 a bag. Hell of a deal right there. I want to see if one person will do it tonight. Make my night. And you will undoubtedly make the troll who's watching this live stream, even though they were banned. You know they would freak out. Jen something Rogers.
Should I just keep south on here?
I can't see your middle name. When are we trying the IMAX? When I ship them all out, I'm just going to choose one person at random. I'll announce it so you all know, but it will be one person. And the good part is most of you guys are going to know each other.
Yep,
because Janae. Oh, okay. Because I've noticed that most of the people who've ordered the coffee bug out bags, they're regulars in that watch the show all the time. I recognize all the names, which is cool. You know, we've only had, I think, one of the coffee bug out bags has been a first purchase. All of the other ones are for repeat purchasers, which is awesome because that just means you guys like the product. So I appreciate you. But anyone who does order a coffee bug out bag that doesn't want to wait for your t-shirts or hoodie, depending on what you chose, and you want to pick them out, just send me your order number with what t-shirts you want, and I'll get those out to you right now.
Southbound Lowry from Newton. Southbound Newton from Lowry. Alright, eastbound 30th from Newton. Eastbound 30th at Logan, turning south on Logan from 30th.
Yeah, Morgan. It's Kevin.
Eastbound 29th from Logan.
It must be late. I can't spell anymore. A-U-R-O-R-A. 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 It doesn't say which one, buddy. I'm guessing it's this one. Aurora. Oh, wait. Is it Southland? Southlands? What the fuck does that mean? Dude, I don't know which one. I'm choosing this one. Why don't you just... Zach, are you still watching, buddy? Are you still in the chat? Zach won the TV. Oh, you did put the zip code. All right. 80016. Change your store. Update. So Aurora, it says it's your store. Yeah, but I don't know if this is closer. What the fuck? This is stupid. Change the store 80016. I guess he's not here. Southlands Parkway, Aurora. Maybe that's it. Aurora. Sorry, it's lagging out. There's nothing I could do. It's not me. It's not me, it's you.
That's a different chase.
Copy description.
Go.
Southbound Glendale coming up to Broadway. Call South Broadway from Glendale.
What do you say?
South Broadway from Lindale? That doesn't make sense because he's already going south.
Copy, male party running northbound. Ditch the car at 1258.
Fuck. Zach, are you...
Westbound Broadway at DuPont.
You at Bravo.
Get up to Broadway.
Just split traffic. Going northbound Emerson from Broadway.
He's cutting it, yeah.
So he's on that side of the freeway.
Yeah, he's not transferring.
Coming up to Bush Avenue. Northbound Emerson at 22nd.
Turn back around and go where you were. You flipped a UE. I don't know how that...
Westbound 22nd from Emerson.
Maybe use your lights and you can get through the intersection. I don't understand them not using the lights.
Do you think we should sit at this bridge, wait for him to come? At this point, we're just...
Southbound Fremont, 22nd. I think they're looking for a place to bail. They keep slowing down considerably.
I'm going to cut back west.
Yeah.
And again on Broadway, westbound from Fremont.
Nope, he's south yeah again.
Here's the sticks, here's the sticks.
He's south.
Well, you know, but he's on the side of the freeway, so...
Westbound Broadway from Irving.
He's gonna come right out there.
Is that a fucking guardrail?
Alright, just went on James from Broadway, like north and westbound James.
Cut west now at some point.
They're going after, they're chasing a car, but none of them are using their lights, which I find very weird. Like, then they turn them on.
Alright, Leon Avenue and Hillside Avenue. Continuing eastbound.
And then watch, they'll turn them off. And they're leaving them on for right now.
Alright. 22nd from Leon. Looks like southeast.
It's been a pretty long chase.
Oh, go straight, go straight.
How many of you guys have updated and joined our coffee club? If you haven't already, you should. Monthly deliveries to your door, free shipping, plus a discount depending on how many you order. If you do our prepaid plan for a year, you get 22% off your bags of coffee, plus free shipping. That is a huge deal. And you can do 3 or more bags delivered to your door every month.
Right there.
The yearly deal. April will throw that in the chat. I think she already did, actually. She did.
You got approaching Broadway.
Get to Broadway with sticks.
I think it works out to be like 400 and change, and it gets you what, 36 bags of coffee if you do 48 if you do 4. You got the minimum is
3 bucks to my left.
3 bags.
Yeah. So about 3 months, 17.
And you can switch them. You don't need to do the same bags every month. You could switch them. You can do it right through your subscription. It allows you to swap them out.
Go.
Stop behind the small car, so about 3 months.
Use code WORTHLESS. That is worthless, and you save 7% off your order. It's good on the coffee bug out bags, and it's good on the Patriotic SF ammo cans. Use that discount. Because we have some people who have been watching us for a long time that takes years for them to show their true colors. But they do. Prove they're worthless.
What was it? Yeah, you gotta cut south one more.
Pissed off because we give away TVs.
Straight or left? Yeah, right there. Go. This dude's flying. Absolutely insane.
Passing cars on the left, still northbound, company of 17. Driver's wearing a white long sleeve top of some sort. 18. Sticks on the left rear and left front.
Finally.
Continuing northbound, Emerson.
Well, get up to him now, officer.
Straight or left? Straight.
What the fuck is going on?
Northbound Emerson from Broadway.
Gotta get through the intersection.
Turn on your lights and go join the chase so we can have some action here. We're watching you break so many damn traffic laws, it's insane.
Keep going.
Northbound for 22nd. You wanted to go west on 22nd, change his mind.
Sure.
Definitely trying to go to that area somewhere.
Clear.
Northbound from 25th, long way of traffic, high rate of speed.
How do you? I don't know how he's getting.
I don't know why they just don't throw on their lights, go join the police chase. I don't understand. If they already have good spikes on them, you're not going to be able to spike them anymore. So just go to get there. Have they had their eyes on the suspect yet? Yeah, this guy was right behind him. They tried to stop, and a female tried to bail out of the passenger side of the vehicle. This cop was right on him when they were in like that park area where there's snow on either side. It's a pickup truck, and a woman tried to get out of the passenger side. He turned on his lights because they didn't know he was a cop. He's undercover, and then the truck started taking off, and the woman jumped back in the truck, and they're all like, "Yeah!" I wanted to like speak my mind again about the fucker, but I don't want to. I don't want to give any more airtime to trolls. But damn, dude, you pissed me off tonight. That's what you wanted anyway. You succeeded. Fucking trolls, man. They are mean, huh? Zach, if you're still watching, buddy, please check your email. I'd like to get this TV ordered tonight for you. Obviously, they're having choppy Oh, is it a helicopter that's tracking him? Okay, that makes sense. Is it a helicopter? Is that confirmed that it's a helicopter? A helicopter?
Yes.
Sheriff knows where he's going.
He's about 20.
A helicopter?
22nd at Fremont.
Man, I wish that their feed wasn't dropping right now. Eventually, it'll probably straighten up. It is pretty exciting, though, yeah? Yeah?
22nd.
Safer if the chopper follows, yeah.
How's your fuel looking? Driver.
Email?
Glendale. South Broadway. Eastbound Broadway from Glendale. 667 at 6 at 4th Street and Broadway.
I don't know if I can turn left to Broadway.
Broadway, eastbound.
Yeah, just get south to Broadway. Green light right there.
You just lost the wheels.
Oh, this is going to be over soon. The wheels fell off.
They're going to be snowbound on 94.
Come on, man. Get up there. Get up there. Chase, come on. Oh, there's the lights. I saw some lights way up there in the future. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there they go. Yeah, boys. Get them. Look at all these coppers.
Do it.
I know.
Give me a break here.
Eastbound 94, approaching Glendale.
Uh-oh, they're fighting with each other. Cops are fighting. They're mad. He's like, dude, give me a break here.
Tire debris.
I know it.
Eastbound 94 over under Glendale.
Good, I know 94.
Ah. 21. Sounds like there's some bad blood between these cops now. Good, I know it's 94.
94 under Olson Memorial.
He must not be losing tires then.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's losing tires. They said he lost his wheel.
Good for him.
I'm going to follow Mike because he knows.
He's flying. To only have 3 wheels, if that's true. What kind of vehicle? They're not in a Ford Explorer with it sounding like that, right? Unless that's one of those V8 Ford Explorers.
Still eastbound 94 waiting for a cross.
Because that's what caught me off guard with the On Patrol Live when they had that big police chase where he's chasing that BMW. They kept saying he's in a V6 and he can't keep up with him. But then it turns out he was in like a Ford Explorer or something that had a Corvette engine in it.
Exit, we're now on Glendale, passing Ontario. Getting stuck in heavy traffic. Glendale and Ontario.
He has. He's just been driving in circles, right? See, and the cops are in the chase right now with no lights on.
He almost just hit a person on the sidewalk.
I don't understand that.
Your incident has been updated.
Southbound Glendale, approaching Vineland, stuck in traffic.
Good night, Don. When this trial or when this chase comes to an end, I'm going home. But it's a Dodge Durango. Oh, okay. A Durango. I think Zach went to bed. Have to get it in the morning.
Squads. We're not talking. Yes.
Jeez, any idea how to get to that?
Eastbound 15 from Spruce.
Get out free. No, you're not gonna be able to. Take the next exit when you can. Just anybody's guess. So obviously he's getting off into downtown Minneapolis. It's a Tangletown down here, trying to figure out what exits.
All right, still eastbound 15 from Spruce.
As you can see, we're, a lot of lights, a lot of sirens, trying to get in position to get this car stopped. We will not actively pursue it when the chopper is overhead.
Oh, okay.
It's going very slow in this residential area. Next intersection will be Nicollet.
Oh, God, yeah, he's way behind us.
I'll call Nicollet 15.
All right, so...
Eastbound 16 from Nicollet, traveling very slow.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated.
I'll call First Avenue going over 94.
All right, get out here.
It's going extremely slow on the bridge of First Avenue over 94 southbound.
Yeah, so you have to double back quite a bit.
Double back?
Nope, just take Cedar. I mean, if you get stuck on that intersection, you can't get...
All right, eastbound, east 17 from First.
So he's coming at least towards us. So we'll cut east.
Extremely slow up in the
Cut west on 24.
1700 Stevens Avenue south.
Yep.
Traveling eastbound.
South 18.
Southbound Stevens from 17.
Southbound Stevens from 17.
Yep, so just work well. He's on the other side of 35.
All right, correction. The apartment complex between 17th and 18th from Stevens, eastbound. Copy 1715 Stevens Avenue.
You guys all say a prayer for Jessica. One of our viewers is currently in the hospital.
They don't have Opticoms here, huh?
A prayer for Jessica.
It's poor time.
All right, they bailed out. Trooper 5 has one run in southbound 2nd Avenue at 18th.
Careful at this intersection. This guy was going to be...
Zach, check your email, bud.
On 18th 2nd, I believe that's an individual that just turned to run northbound. Yep, there you go, right behind you.
Yep.
Alright, officers got one on the ground, 1717 2nd Avenue stealth.
Left or right to get over is your guess.
Well,
1700 block of 2nd. Alright,
there you go.
That's intersection 2nd and 18th. They're north on 2nd from 18th. 1717 2nd Avenue south.
left?
Yes. They're to the northwest of us, by
Damn, this time around. One where we need it. Looking for the second party. The vehicle between Stevens and 2nd Avenue, right in the middle of all those buildings.
the 19th.
Yep.
You know, the one we have is the driver. The Trooper 5 has no way of knowing which one was the driver. Yeah. For code 4 is the one, 1700 blocks a second. 2770, I'll have a picture of him on my body cam, I think. Give me a second, I'll look at it.
Go north.
We did get info from St. Croix County. White, if not white, long sleeve shirt, and I'm out of the vehicle.
He's right here, he's right.
Squad 5 for Minneapolis, the vehicle is here.
Supposedly somewhere in here.
Where's our next outstanding suspect?
Squad 514 Minneapolis. Is the vehicle secure just so that they don't get back in it? Ramsey County 2752, I'm with the vehicle.
There's the one.
Okay, go.
Trooper, did you have a last direction travel for the offending suspect? We lost camera visual at the most unopportune time right there. When we were able to fire him running, we were never able to see the second. Yep. I-60, we got a second suspect here on 18th second. On that range.
And 2nd. Where the fuck's that? Should have been right here.
There's that police truck, the undercover one. This is a long ass chase.
Your incident has been updated.
Long chase. Sec.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated.
Sorry guys, hold on. I'm just trying to finish this guy's television. trying to figure out where I just saved that damn receipt to. I don't know. Try to screen grab this bad boy. Bad boy here.
Setting up a perimeter for this. Still need the altar? Trooper 5, that's a wrap. Thank you so much.
All right, Zach, if you're here, your TV will be ready to pick up.
Stolen. Stolen out of Minnetonka.
Your TV will be ready to pick up tomorrow when they open at 10 a.m.
White F-150. We are not with
Congratulations to Zach Thompson for winning the television. Congratulations.
It's getting confusing because Kyle and the other one looks pretty similar, except for
I know.
White to the rear.
Well, that was long.
It was.
And stressful.
It was.
But very long.
I shut my camera.
So 2 in custody. 2 bad guys going to jail.
What do you want to do? Hang out?
Yeah. Until we leave. How's my gas?
Just over half.
Last time I did this, I ran out of gas.
As far as your suspension and wheels go, I don't know. Brakes are fried, I can tell you that.
All gas, all brake, baby.
All gas, no brake, bro.
Yeah, we apologize. There might have been a few swear words. Unfortunately, they're just utterances. It happens when people get very amped up.
The stress was high.
Stress was high, so we apologize.
Maybe we'll put a...
We tried for sticks. We got out multiple times. I got out of my own vehicle.
Yeah, you did.
To deploy sticks while you drove.
That computer slowed you down a little bit, didn't it?
No.
17 seconds.
I laid off the 20s. What is it?
Stop calling me fat, will you?
That's not what I said.
So they're going to go to the hospital. We got cameras behind us here. Yeah. They don't look like official. So when we leave, we got to make it messed up.
They're both going to the hospital.
Well, this was pretty fun, right? Gave away a TV. Had some trolls that could have potentially ruined the night, but I didn't allow them. I just took a couple of minutes to myself and then continued on. And now we have a special deal going on in our store. Use code WORTHLESS and you get 10% off, or no, 7% off everything site-wide. Sold a bunch of these bug-out bags, which is awesome. So I was starting to get nervous because I already ordered all the coffee and the bags and all that. And I was like, oh, shit. But so we got those. And then many of you guys are still on the store right now. So I appreciate all of you guys for doing it. Zach, I see your email. You can check your, or I see you in the chat. You can check your email because I have included the location for you to go get it. And yeah, man, I think I'm going to call it a night, go home. I do got to open the store tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm doing the iPad drawing when we give away when the boxes are done. Didn't I already tell you this once today? The iMac that we're doing is I'm going to choose one of the people that order the bug out bag, just one of the people that order the bug out bag. So when we ship all the bug out bags, one of you is going also to randomly win the iMac, and I'll announce it, but it's not like a special drawing or anything like that. It's because the iMac's too expensive. So I'm literally just going to choose one person at random, and that person is getting it. I can't do it in the giveaway style. Fucking IRS. So you guys understand? Do you understand what I mean by that, Janine or Janae? The iMac is too expensive. So I'm just essentially giving the iMac to one of you at random. And I'll announce it. Like, I'll say, hey, so-and-so got your bug out bag and your iMac. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because there is a limit on the giveaway amounts. That's why I give away TVs, because the amount isn't too crazy. Once you start going over that giveaway amount, all it takes is like trolls to report it to the IRS. So that's why I'm not doing giveaways for high. That's why when we did the Florida giveaway, the Key West giveaway, the price was under $2,000. Because if it was over, I think the cutoff is actually $2,500. If it was over that, then we would have been completely fucked because we would have had to follow all sorts of different guidelines and all that stuff. But so you still have time. We still have, I don't know, probably 70 of these bags left. So you can go to puretruthcoffee.com, buy one of the coffee bug out bags. I'll put the link in the chat. And then one person is going to get the computer that I'm live streaming, this camera right there. That's this whole iMac. This iMac is going to go with one of the bug out bags at random. And because I hate it. The only computer, I don't use Macintoshes. So I use this because I wanted this software that I use to live stream with. And it's good. And the camera is really good. But nothing else about the computer is good because I don't use Macintosh. And so I'm going to switch back, and I may actually do that this weekend. That's part of my plan for Sunday when I come in here, when I take a break from packing coffee, is to switch back to the other software that we were using before and the actual cameras and all that, because it's a little bit better, and I could do a lot more stuff because we're going to get more. Yeah, there's going to be some good stuff. But I'll put the link again in there for the bug out bag. So if you want to buy that, now is your time. You got plenty of time. But, and I will see all of you guys. And if you buy the bug out bag, use code worthless, because then you save 7% on the bug out bag. And you make sure you say thanks to the worthless trolls that plague this chat every single day. It's annoying. But anyway, I appreciate all of you guys for watching, and I will see all of you mañana, tomorrow night. How do you say tomorrow night? Mañana is tomorrow. Mañana noche, or noche mañana, right? Something like that. I don't know. I should ask my kid. He knows that. But I appreciate all you guys for watching, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'm doing a show, probably. No guarantee I'm doing one tomorrow night, but as of right now, that's the plan, doing one tomorrow night.